Hello and welcome to another live. If you're a returning viewer, listener, subscriber, welcome back. And if you're new to this space, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you here. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button. And of course, the big question is who will win? All right, let us know in the chat. Who will win this one? Your guess is as good as mine. But I'm going to go over to Ovi. Ovi, talk to us. Who is going to take this one?
Oh well, hello. How is everyone doing? Um, I'm not the dependable source for predicting this one, I would say, but and I would say too, the reason why we're all here is because we want to find out the answer to that one. But personally, my own view, my heartfelt view on this one, I am giving Glenmuir High the edge in this one. So based on the performances that I have seen, so far in the schoolboy football tournaments, different ones, Glenmuir, I think, have represented themselves really, really well. Coming back from some, precarious positions to win games, and they have had a winning culture right throughout. And just to add to that, I think they have a strong coach, strong support system around them. And, the boys are doing really, really well. So I'll give them the edge, not taking anything away from JC. They are a good team and they have done really well. Winning that game, I'm not remembering who they were playing with, 10 players, you have to give them credit for that and winning their
McGrath.
last game as well without, yes, McGrath, and winning their last game without their number one goalkeeper too. So it's a good build up to a good game, but as I said, I am giving my heartfelt feeling as it relates to this one, and I'll have to go
Country
with
things.
Glenn. What do you say
No,
about?
no, I guess everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everyb, you know? All right, everybody knows that one. Thanks over there for sharing. In the chat, I am seeing here Don Black's color red. Chile is saying color blue for life. So the boys from Hold Up Road and Carl, welcome there in the chat to JC. So will it be Flagrance Veritatis Studio? So will Glenmuir let it burn? Or will we see the boys from Hold Up Road bringing the banks of the hope to the National Stadium? So guys, this is just a pre-conversation leading up to, the start. And we want to tell you that we're going to do our best to bring you what we can, show you what we can, but the situation in the stadium is very complex, so I just want to let you know that at this time. All right, and so we ask for your patience as usual. All right, and welcome one, welcome all. And this is one is saying color red, flagrants, and Carlton Soji Loveless is right there in the chat. Channel member, blessings to you too, and enough love and respect. So, guys, I'm going to open the phone line just to take some few short calls, all right, before the lead up to this excitement. We want to make this as interactive as possible, and we want to hear from you two in the context of who you believe is going to win. And even if you just want to call and say hello, that is totally okay, all right? So we're going to open the WhatsApp line. All right, so hit the like button. Cheryl. And Soji saying JC is going to take this one. Soji, make sure you stay for the duration of this game and after, because people tend to ask for you, Soji. They tend to ask for you. And Chantal, I see the blue, so it's JC there for sure. So let me just drop the WhatsApp number in the chat here. All right. And guys, just call, give us a quick short call. Let us know who you believe is going to take this one and, your views on this one. And also, a big question, do you believe that the the Costa Cup and the Manning Cup competitions should take priority. Because right now, for example, the Manning Cup, not the Manning, the Doncaster Cup, and perhaps the Manning Cup too. Wednesday they go for semis on Wednesday, and so we want to hear from you in that context. Should we allow the boys to do the Doncaster Cup and the Manning Cup games before focusing on the Champions Cup? So that's a big question. We're 50 strong at this point, so come on, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let's continue to grow stronger together. All right, let's go. Let's go. Close the chat, hit the thumbs up button, and let's go. And I am seeing here Chile is saying a one college man. All right. So welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here. And the line is open. So while the line remains open and we wait for some calls, I'm going to up over to you, Ovi, just to find out, if there's anything you'd like to share. And guys, now is the time, make your predictions. It's now or never. All right. I can't sing, but if you know about this space, I want to make it as nice as possible. Yes, so nice. So, Ovi, I'm going to come back over to you just to hear if you have any, views, and just to let you know that the chat is buzzing too. All right. So, Glenmuir fans are here. JC. So, Ovi, we're hearing you. Talk to us again.
Yes, it's the season for the colors, right? We see lots of blues on the Christmas trees and red, and we can see a bit of that in the chat as well. But just to share a little bit of information here, so the last year, Glenmuir won this Champions Cup. So in 2023, it was Glenmuir who held the title. They're currently holding onto this title, but the year before it was JC. So that makes it really interesting to see if JC is going to take back that from them and say, "Oh, you had it for a year. That's long enough. We want it back here in Kingston," or is it Glenmuir who's going to go two on the bounce on that one? So it's interesting here, and what I would want to know from the persons who are on. Do you think that the rural schools are doing just as good as the urban schools? Let's hear what your views are as it relates to that. So I know
Just
that the
as good
CP one.
are better than the urban, because just as good or better. What's the question?
What just whatever it is, better, just as good, not doing as good. Just let me know exactly what you're thinking in the chat as it relates to that.
All right, fantastic. And I see Cheryl there, Carl. All right, there, one college all the way, JC. Come on, guys, let's get the likes going. We can definitely do better with the likes. Come on, let's go. 20 more quickly on that. Hit the subscription button. Come on in the chat as well. Let us just continue to grow stronger together. Easiest ways to support us here is by hitting the like button, the subscription button, and share. Tell a friend to tell another friend about the voices in education. Mark, welcome. And Mark is making his mark right now in the chat by saying, "Oh, one Glenmuir, one color red." All right, guys. So we're here and we're going to take you through this game for sure. And that's about it. And we're getting closer and closer to that moment. But we want to hear from you. So the WhatsApp line is open. Don't be afraid to give us a call. All right. Would love to hear from you in that context. All right. So welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. Let us know who you're supporting in the chat. Are you team JC, one college, they say, or are you one color red? All right, let us know in the chat. So we have blue versus red. Who's going to take it? And Mark is sharing Clarendon School all the way. All right, fantastic. We like it. And as we continue to build up here, to the start of the game, we want to hear from you, all right? Don't be afraid to share in the chat. Don't be afraid to give us a call. Now is the time to call us because once the game starts, then, we won't have that opportunity to take, calls. So the WhatsApp number is pinned in the chat. So it's at the top of the chat. All right. You can definitely share. And Chili is saying 189 Old Hope Road. Mark Panda Trophy there. Remember that. All right, fantastic. Keep the chat, keep the comments coming in, and give us a call. Who's going to call us? Would love to find out. All right, so don't be afraid to call us. So again, some questions that would like to hear your views on is, what are your views in the context of, Dakasta Cups are rural, urban, do you feel that there are teams, rural teams are doing better than urban teams, vice versa? Is there a difference in the context of the games, rural versus urban? All right, would love to hear from you in that context too. And also, do you believe that, ISTA should give priority to the Manning Cup and the Costa Cup competitions before moving on to the Champions Cup? Would love to hear your views as well on that question. Welcome one, welcome all. If this is your first time here, welcome to the Voices in Education. Voices in Education is a safe space where we share and learn from each other. We do that in a respectful way to ensure that we're maintaining our safe community, our safe space, where you feel a sense of belonging, where you feel valued. All right. So, as a result, we do not bash anyone or disrespect or belittle anyone. We keep it real and respectful, and we understand that we share different views, and that is totally okay. There is so much richness in diversity. We just ask that you share your views in a respectful way so everyone feels welcomed in this space. All right, Dalton. And Dalton, welcome. Dalton is sharing here that the Champions Cup should play last. All right, so let us just take this caller here. Let me see. Hello, caller. Live.
Oh,
Hello, caller, you're live.
yes, Pisces, how are you doing?
Hold a moment. I'm not getting your call through the system. Let me just try this again. Just give me a second, caller. All right, go ahead.
How are you doing?
All right, let me just ring you right back. All right, let us just try. And now you hear the sound there through the system. All right, let us just get this caller back here. And it should be good.
Oh,
Yes, caller, you're live. Talk to us.
yeah, man. Yeah, Julian calling from Vermont.
Hi, Julian. Thanks for calling.
Yes, man. I'm here listening to your nice voice.
You like the voice?
Yes, I like it, but man, me not stop listening it until when you sign off.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So how have you finding our channel?
It is very interesting. It is very interesting because I used to tune into other one, but I find out that the voices indication is more comfortable to me, more. Because I can make calls to you. I can see the game the way I want to see it. So I just tune into devices.
Fantastic. We appreciate the support, Julian. So in the context of
Yes,
today's
man.
game, who are you taking? Jamaica
Yeah.
College or Glenmuir?
It's Glenmuir, because I'm a Clarendon man. It's really CC's my side, but I'm giving the support to Glenmuir.
Okay, so a real country. Country you come from. No town to your thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We are Chapelton, man. Chapelton we come from.
Fantastic. Anyone you want to shout out in Chapelton?
Yeah, like to shout out to Taylor, otherwise known as Flatty, Donovan Robinson, Abba, Sutherland, them man.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, man, and to the Clarendon College team.
Yes, for sure. And I like that, big them up, win, lose, or draw. And they're looking good for the
Yeah,
Ben
man.
Francis final. So we'll see.
So when is that going to be? When is that going to be?
I'm not too sure from the top of my head here, but for sure we'll keep you posted because we're going to bring that for sure. God's willing.
Okay, okay, yeah. And you would want another thing. You would be a good sports journalist. You'd be your voice and your intelligence. You would be a good sports reporter.
Thank you, but I don't want to leave here, because if I leave here, you guys won't have me. So I'm going to stay here with you. I will stay you through the ups and the downs. I can't sing here.
Yeah, you can sing one.
All right, not gonna win. Not gonna win. Not sell out.
Alright. Yeah, man.
But thanks for calling, all right?
Okay, nice. Okay, I'm listening still.
All
I'm gonna
right.
click in the game.
All right, thanks, Julian. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right, fantastic guys, and I'm looking in the chat here. Let me see if I'm missing out here. Chile say no, that have to play first before finals. I guess you're saying the Champions Cup, Chile. Everton, welcome, welcome, and Carl, welcome. Oh, Carl, you're here before. Carl is saying yes, indeed. Her voice is very smoothing. All right, appreciate it. KJ, welcome. Happy to have you guys here. So if you like the voice, like the live, all right? Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. Welcome one, welcome all. Now is the time to give us a quick call. All right, would love to hear from you. We are almost 100 strong, not yet at 50 likes. So come on, guys, hit the like button so that YouTube can recommend this live stream. Easiest ways to support us is by liking, sharing, subscribing. All right, we'll really appreciate it. If you want to get super in the chat, you can definitely do that as well. There's a super sticker or a dollar sign icon there to the right of the chat. You can check that out if you're interested in supporting us in that way. Victor, welcome. Victor, you'll have to check Sports Max for that. All right. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you here. But for sure, we're going to bring you what we can bring you. So you can definitely stick and stay with us. Avi, I am coming over to night. All right. Or this afternoon. Hello, Avi. How are you doing over on the other side?
I need you, baby. All right, yes. Just trying to jump onto the song that you're singing there, but yes, just a little bit of information, just to share with our viewers here. So for the last 6 years, we have had, we have had four urban schools making it to the finals, and we have had six rural schools making it to the finals. And I just want to say that, the rural schools seem to be the ones who are, dominating this Champions Cup. So, we have seen that happening for a while. JC has made it through to the finals, previous to now in 2022 when they won. And we have also seen Casey there in 2019. So lots of schools coming through, but Clarendon College seemed to be the most prolific school when it comes on to the making it to the final. So that's what we have here. So if you're a betting man, probably it would be a little bit, you know, safer to bet on the rural team. But JC has been there and done that before, and they won KC 2-1 in 2022. So just to give you a little bit more information, in 2022 it was all the Manning Cup in terms of the final, two Manning Cup teams making it there. And on the other hand, in 2021 we had CC beating Dintil 1-0 in the first one in that final in 2021. And we also had Glenmuir beating CC last year in the final. So we have had cases where we had, a rural team, two rural teams battling out for the Champions Cup. And, that's what we have as it relates to this one so far. So, this one is going to be a cracker. And I'm thinking that, it's going to be a good game, and any team can step up and take this. So it's going to be interesting to see how things unfold. Just want to say a special thanks to all the persons who are here with us. Continue to stick and stay with us, and make sure that you hit that like and subscription button. Back over to you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that information with us. And so that, I guess, somewhat answers one of our questions in the context of rural versus urban schools and, the Champions Cup. So far, I guess the rural schools are having the edge over the urban schools in that context. So Damon, welcome, JC, Miss Mide. All right. All right, wonderful. Kajay, I believe this is Kajay. Welcome. You'll have to check Kajay. All right, SCM Security Systems. Welcome, welcome. And JC's just always the best. All right, enough teams come and go, but JC is always here, and that hurts everyone. All right, Dan Blacks, welcome. Me feel them I go tell you about the premium thing. Oh, well, you just have to check there. All right, Junior, it's going to be in about 10 minutes, I'll say, based on the time here. All right, Glenn Dalton is saying Glenmuir can be the first team to win back to back. Ovi, could you check on that? Did CC win back to back Champions Cup? All right, so welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here. Let's just close the X, hit that thumbs up button. Can we get the likes going up to 100? We definitely can. And so, guys, we are going to always try to check in at the game to see what is happening and try our best to show you views of what is happening there. And so if you see our screen going blank and you're hearing us, it means that we're checking in to give you a peek of what is happening. Understand too, all right, that, we're doing our best. So if it is that you have elsewhere where, that's fine. But either way, you're going to get updates from us. So we're going to do the live commentary. We're going to do, whatever it is to ensure that you're covered some way. All right. So welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you here. And Carl is saying, I think Casey did it before. Okay. All right, Chili. Yes, 5 p.m. And that's coming up. That's definitely coming up. Let's go. 4 more likes and we get to 50, and let's keep it going. We need to get to 100. All right, we cannot not be here. We can't be here and not liking. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. Hit the subscription button and turn on your post notification bell. We'll be here. We have been here. All right, for the most part, for the schoolboy football season, and we want to ensure that we have you covered. Junior, welcome. Olivia Shield and D Cup, Clarendon College win back to back. All right. Okay. Thanks for sharing there, Junior. All right, guys. So we're here and we're getting closer And Junior is saying no side never win it back to back. Okay. And Ovi, if you can quickly just check that for us, that would be fantastic. But we know we're getting ready for that start. All
Yeah, so
right.
let me just chip in
Go
for a
ahead.
moment there. And I have something similar to what Junior just shared a while ago. So in 2018, it was Cornell College who won. 2019, it was Kingston College. In 2020, it was COVID who won. Oh, COVID 2020, so no competition there. And 2021, Clarendon College. 2022, it was Jamaica College. And last year, it was Glenmuir. So for the last 6 years, different schools winning. So if Glenmuir were to win, they would be the first in the last 6 years, in the last 6 or 7 years to win it back to back. So that's what I have in terms of information here. Back over to you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that. Appreciate the update. All right. So Glenmuir will try to do Glenmuir things. All right. And JC is going to do their thing as well. All right. And Chile saying JC won Manning Cup and Champions Cup. Okay, we're talking about back to back Champions Cup. All right. All right. And Athletics, welcome. Okay, Carter, welcome. Carter saying no team has won it back to back. So yeah, the Champions Cup. And Chile JC did the Champions Cup back to back. Which 2 years or which years? All right. Not that we have based on our information. All right. So if you can share that, would appreciate that. Not like the Olivier Shield, not like the Manning Cup and all. We're talking specifically now the Champions Cup. Oh, no, not in that way, Chili. Not in that way. All right. We're talking about specifically the Champions Cup back to back. So, based on our information here, it would appear no team has ever done that. So, Glenmuir would perhaps create history if they should take this one this evening. All right. So, welcome one, welcome all. Again, we're happy to have you here. In that context, we are like 160 plus. And come on, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. So, Ovi, can you let me know what's happening on your side if we're getting closer to that moment and if you have any updates?
Well, nothing currently, but I'm sure things will come together soon. But nothing at the moment right now.
All right, so fantastic. All right, guys. So what we're going to do, I'm going to try to get my side ready. So we're just going to go to some music. We're here. All right, and so we're going to close off the WhatsApp call at this point too. So we're going to take I guess few short calls during like the halftime break. All right, so we're definitely going to just go to some music and be right back with you. Now is the time to just hit the like button, hit the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. Thank you so much for tuning in. right, guys, thank you so much for your patience, and we're ready. So I am going to send this one over to Ovi, who is ready to take us through. And as soon as we're able to connect on screen, we'll definitely make the connections. All right. So again, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. Ovi, take it away.
Yes, I'm here, guys. We're up and ready for this one. It's the Blues versus the Red. I tell you, the players are on the field. They just spun the toss and chose, where they're going to be kicking from and who will take the kickoff. And we see the officials, they're sorting out their, side of the field that the linesmen, so I should say lineswomen would be running. So all the women officiating this match today, as we see number 9 Watson warming up for Glenmuir there, as Glenmuir is playing in their full suit of red, white numbers, and white trimmings. JC, they are playing in their blue and red numbers with white trimmings on it. It's going to be a Glenmuir kickoff, and that's what we have here. We are moments away from the beginning of this one, and the whistle has been blown, and this one is on its way. Glenmuir with this one, passing it around in their own half here. Lush looking field here as they continue to pass this one, losing out to JC. JC with the ball in the middle of the field now, broken up by Glenmuir. It's in defense with the KC team, JC team, as they continue to pass that one around. Here comes JC going down the left hand side. This looks promising. That's with the captain, Johnny, taken down. Will he get a call on the play? No, but trying to go down that left hand side is the JC team. Still with JC on that left hand side. Comes over to the right hand side. Lots of room here to work with. Here is JC in the box. Player goes down. No whistle on the play. Still with JC as they ease the play off a little bit. They're outside the 18-yard box. Here comes JC with this one, broken up by Glenmuir. Here they come down this left-hand side. Down the left-hand side, well tackled up here by JC. Losing the ball here now, and JC will push forward with this one. Long ball downfield, and it's the Glenmuir defense who is heading this one out, as Glenmuir tries to go down the right hand side with Cummins, and it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw in for the JC team, as we see Ferguson there, the coach for JC. And Andrew Peart for Glenmuir. So we're in the second minute of this one. It's with JP in defense as they pass this one around deep into their own half here, almost in their 18-yard box. They start coming down through the middle of the park now. Long ball played over to the right-hand side, well defended by Glenmuir. It goes into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in down the right-hand side for the JC team. So let's see what happens here. Throw taken. Good ball handling here by JC. Passing this one around, trying to find some gap in the Glenmuir defense. Easing it right back to their defenders, trying to switch the play over to the left-hand side. They do that, but lose that ball to the Glenmuir team, as Glenmuir tries to come down the middle here. Well tackled up here by JC. And the player goes down at about the half line is the Glenmuir player, and it's going to be a free kick for Glenmuir. So 3 minutes gone in this one. It's still JC nil, Glenmuir nil, as the players try to their best to find some rhythm to this one. It's Glenmuir down the right hand side. The cross comes over deep in the box. The head goes up, header on target. Trying to get that one on target, but it goes over the top. It's the number 17 player there, and they're in a bit of trouble So the cross came deep over to the back post. The Glenmuir player rolled high to head that one, but in heading that one, he also caught the player, the defender as well. Both players are down. He got a hit in the back of the head, the JC player, and also the Glenmuir player. Both players are down on the field currently, and they're getting some attention. So you're not missing out. It's the number 17 from Glenmuir and the number 21 from JC. They seem to be recovering really well, and that's good to see. We don't want any injuries, in this game at all. We want a clean, nice, entertaining game here, and the players are back on their feet. So, guys, if you're here with us, make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscription button. You're not missing out on anything. Close the chat. Remember to do for us, continue to help us to grow as the game starts. It's a kick, goal kick for the JC team. They're coming down this left-hand side once more, favorable left-hand side as they continue to push forward, trying to get inside the 18-yard box. They're on top of the 18-yard box now. Player trying to break into the box. Two players tackling him up there. Still holding on to the ball, JT. Good ball handling here by JT. They come over to the center and they're going to try going down the right hand side. Ball on top of the D here. Not good passes here by them, and they still hold on to this one. And there's a poor pass here that goes into touch. So lots of passing there by the JC team. Lots of possession for them as well, but not able to get a shot off on that final third there. So it's a throw in for Glenmuir. It's with Headley. Headley played that one right across to the number 3 from Glenmuir. He boots this one down the right hand side, and it's cut out there by the JC team. Here comes JC down the left hand side. Well, good move here by the JC players heading toward the box. He's taken down. So free kick for JC about 20 yards out. They take this one fast down that left hand side, trying to catch the Glenmuir defense off guard. They have it outside the 18-yard box, just outside the D, cut out there by the Glenmuir defenders. It's with JC here in the middle of the park. They push forward, chipped inside the box, tamely through to the goalkeeper, and that won't trouble the Glenmuir goalkeeper anytime today. So just need to find that final, play the JC team, as they have been holding possession of the ball but not able to get that final shot on target. As Glenmuir is breaking down that right hand side, brilliant dribbling by the Glenmuir player there. He's taken down, and it's the number 19 Cummins, but no whistle on the play, and it's JC who's coming away with this one, losing it to the Glenmuir team down that right hand side. What will happen here? They have a little bit of room to work it. Ball tried to play that one through, not able to get that one. As it's still with Glenmuir down that right hand side. The cross comes in, but poor cross. It goes straight to the goalkeeper, and that won't hassle the JC goalkeeper any time today. So both teams not able to get that final, a good final touch to get to challenge the goalkeeper so far, and that's what we are seeing on this side. But just so the JC team seem to be focusing their attacks down the left-hand side, and the Glenmuir seem to be focusing their attacks down the right-hand side. So it's kind of opposite, but both teams are trying to get their names on the scorecard. So it's a throw in here for the JC team. They're on that left-hand side there. Ball played center back to the central defender as they come down this right-hand side, the JC team. Shot taken, charged down by Glenmuir. Here comes Glenmuir down this left-hand side. Have a little bit of room to work with here. Well defended by the JC defenders as they come down the right-hand side. Ball played through. Good ball played through here. Will he be able to break inside the box? Good defending here by the Glenmuir team. JC is outside on this right-hand side. Ball played on top of the D. chipped inside the box. Good ball by JC. Will they be able to get the cross in? Brilliant defending from the Glenmuir defender, the number 4 there. And it's going to be a goal kick. The number 9 player from JC's down. He's appealing for a penalty, but I don't think it deserved a penalty. But, that's a part of the game. And hopefully he's up and running. He's still down and he's seemingly in some pain there and might need some attention. So that's what the happening with this one. But so that we're in the 10th minute of this contest. It's still 0-0 between JC and Glenmuir, and this one is the final of the Champions Cup. So the players getting some attention there down on the just beyond the goal line, and that's what we're having. So you're not missing out on anything right now. It's a good time for you to close the chat, hit the subscription button, hit that like button so that we can continue to grow. We totally appreciate having you here with us. Let us know what you think this one will end with, in terms of score, as this one has been restarted. It's with the Glenmuir team. They're building this one down that right-hand side. Paul pass back to the goalkeeper as they're slowing this one down. Long ball played upfield here by the goalkeeper down this left-hand side. The ball cut out here by the JC defenders. They were appealing for offside here, but let's see how this one works out. It seems like it's going to be a corner kick for the Glenmuir team. And, this one is going to be a bit tricky. It's the Glenmuir team is going to take this one short because they like when Headley swings this one inside the box. But the JC team is well on this one. Cross comes in on the box. And it just misses. It curved close to the back post. The player wasn't able to put a touch on that one, and it goes by for a goal kick, but that was mighty close for the Glenmuir team. The keeper was beaten, and the player didn't arrive on time. And I tell you, it missed the goal post by about 6 inches. Glenmuir coming close to that one. And I tell you, that was a good play by them. But here comes JC down this right-hand side. Ball played in. Whoa, that was close there. So the ball was played inside the box and it hit the heel of the JC striker. And, Glenmuir won possession of it momentarily, but it's with JC once more. JC going down the left-hand side, losing possession of this one to Glenmuir. And the game is slowly picking up here. Glenmuir going down the right-hand side, and a player is taken down. It's the number 9 player there, Watson, taken down, and rightly so, because he was breaking away down that right-hand side, and they don't want Watson to get anywhere near the goal. And that's a free kick for the Glenmuir team down that right-hand side. It's not a good angle to go directly at the target. So I'm thinking that Headley is going to be the one curling this one in. So this free kick is in line with the front line of that 18-yard box to the left of the goalkeeper, as we see 3 Glenmuir players over the ball. Let's see what the goalkeeper does in terms of the wall. So 2-man wall built here. Headley over the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4 Glenmuir players in the box. 1 lurking on top of the D there. Opportunity for set plays. Glenmuir has done really well with their set plays. A little conversation there between both players standing over the ball. Let's see what happens with this one. As Headley's looking at the target, let's see if he'll be able to pick out one of his players. The cross comes in. It's Glenmuir who opens the scoring here. It's Headley. I think that one went directly through everybody and into the back of the net. It was interesting to see how this one got through all those players, but it's in the back of the net. Glenmuir won and JC nil. So we'll have to get this one. It's a left-footed kick that came in, and it just came right through the box. Nobody got any touch on it. It curled. I tell you, somebody should have gotten a touch on that. The goalkeeper is covering his face because he is knowing that he should have gotten a touch on that one. But I tell you, Hedley have been doing some really good work for Glenmuir all season, and he is on the scorecard. So it's 1-0 in favor of Glenmuir. And let me tell you, he scored in the 14th minute of this contest. And let's see what will happen here going forward. So it's number 15, Headley, scoring for Glenmuir in the 14th minute, as JC will have to find their mojo now as they're on that left hand side of them. They're going to try and build this one down that left hand side with their captain John. He's the playmaker as he boots this one toward the goal to the 18-yard box, cut out by the Glenmuir team here as they push forward down that right hand side. That's with Watson there. Watson is a good player. Let's see if he'll get the cross in. Not getting the cross, but he wins a throw in deep in the JC half. And let's see what happens with this one. So JC will have to find a way to score in this one. There's a substitute. Sean May King comes on for the number 9 player who got injured. And it's a forced change there for JC, unfortunately, as the throw comes deep inside the box, headed out by the JC defenders, put back into the box here, and a header goes tamely through to the goalkeeper, who it slips from his hands and goes out for a corner kick. And Henley is going to be getting this one. It's his left foot. He's really good on those set plays. And, another dangerous cross, I'm presuming, will come inside the box here. JC has to make sure that they guard against these set plays because this guy, he has been really good. And, he hasn't scored a lot of goals, but he has created lots of goals. And it's good to see him on the score sheet today. Headley on the left-hand side, he's going to curl this one inside the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Glenmuir players in the box. Cross comes in. And they go up. And the header, I think that one got onto the post. Let's see what happens here. Another curling kick comes into the box. It came over to the back post, the header, and I am not sure if that didn't go on the hand there. Lucky for JC, that could have been a penalty, not spotted by the referee. So it's a corner kick for Glenmuir. Corner kick comes to the near post, not a good one at all. And here comes JCU on the counter down this right-hand side. Ball played through. Here comes JC down the right-hand side. They're inside the box here. Will they be able to make use of this one? Lots of pressure on the player here, and he turns this one back. Glenmuir getting back in defense here. Lots of red behind the ball. So they'll have to find another route. They go right back to defense, and they're taking this one from yard, as they build this one from home. They come down the middle of the field. Good play here by the JC team. They're over on the left-hand side with John, the captain. Good cross comes in, but the keeper is right on target there. And easy take in the end for him as Glenmuir comes away with this one. Building this one down this left-hand side was with the number 17 player. And he's going to lose possession here to the JC team. They're building this one from the central defender there. Going to pass in around in that final part there on their field. Here they come down the right-hand side. Good to see them using up this right-hand side to not getting too predictable. As they can't find a room, so they're back at the half line trying to build this one. Trying to go down the middle here, cut out by the Glenmuir defenders. As Glenmuir comes away with this one. Gives this one away down that left-hand side. Here comes JC. They're inside the box. Player goes down. no whistle on the play, and Glenmuir is able to clear their lines there. And that was a good one. Here comes Glenmuir down that left hand side. Player taken down. It's going to be a that's going to be a play whistle on the play. It's the number 19 coming, and there's going to be a free kick just over the half line for the Glenmuir team. So they know how dangerous the Glenmuir team is down that right hand side. In the last game, two of the goals they scored came from the runs down that right hand side. So that's something else that Coach Ferguson will have to focus on here as well, trying not to get Watson or Cummins getting a good game down that right hand side, because they are really good. Cummins really good with carrying the ball and passing, and Watson, you don't want him anywhere in that box. He's a really good striker. So they'll have to cut that one down. The coaches are giving some instruction to the guys here. We're in the 20th minute of this contest. If you're just joining us, it's JC nil, Glenmuir 1, and a goal scored by Headley in the 14th minute. And just take time out here to. All right, guys. So we need you to support us here. We're 300 plus. Guys, close the chat for a moment. Hit the subscription button. Hit the like button so that we can continue to grow. We are happy you're here with us, and we're craving your support. Please, we're asking you, 10 persons, close the chat right now. Hit that subscription button and also hit the like button. If you're new here, let us know so we can give you our voices in education. Welcome. We know we're all here for this final one. How do you think this one will end? Do you think Glenmuir will take the JC team 1-0 in this one? Tell us your prediction for this one. It's early out in this one, so we know that JC has a chance to come back, and they're champions, so they will definitely push forward to try and get back into this one. As we're going back into it right now, please, we're asking you for the support. We're checking to find out how many persons have actually hit that subscription button. As Glenmuir is going down this left-hand side, will they be able to get inside the box? No cutout here by the JT defenders as they come down this right-hand side, trying to get through this right-hand side. Here is the JT team. Good defending here by the Glenmuir team. Whistle on the play though, and it's going to be a free kick for JC. A good area, I would say. Not a great angle, but they could definitely work something from this set play here. So to be honest, Glenmuir hasn't been the best at defending set plays. So if this is an opportunity that they could do very well at trying to capitalize on one of the weakness that Glenmuir has this season. So a two-man wall built again sounds similar to what happened earlier. We have some blue shirts in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A player is on top of the D. Let's see what happens here. Can the JCT make this one count? It's a number 15 player who's taking the kick as well. Cross comes in. Keeper punches this one away. And it's still with JC here. They're outside of the box. Here comes John. Brilliant move by John. Will he be able to get the cross in? Cross comes right across the face of the goal. No one to latch onto that one. Brilliant play there by the captain, the number 7, John, and not able to pick out one of the players in the box. No one seemed to have read that play, but it was a brilliant work by him outside of the box, breaking inside the box and providing a cross. And not able to latch onto that was the JC team. A chance there goes a begging for them. 23 minutes gone in the first half of this one. It's still Glenmuir leading this one 1-0 as they have us throwing on that right hand side there. Cut out by the JC team as they continue to pass this one around, trying to find a way back into this long ball upfield by the number 4 player. Cut out by the Glenmuir defense. Glenmuir coming away with this one, losing that one in the middle of the park to JC as there's a whistle on the play. Free kick taken quickly by JC, headed out by the Glenmuir defender. As Glenmuir trying to get hold of this one. Good move there in the middle of the park by Glenmuir. While they go left or right with this attack, seem like they're going down the right hand side with this one. It's with Cummins. It's Cummins here. Cummins cutting inside, taken down, and that's going to be a free kick for the Glenmuir team. So the referee is having words with the player, but Cummins, he's a very skillful player, and he's going to be getting lots of those. He's really frisky on the ball, and you're not going to allow him to just walk through their defense like that. And rightly so taken down, no card, so that's good for the JC team here. So this kick is about 30 yards out to the left hand side, and no other than Headley's over this one again. And another player takes this one and cleared out by JC. Good defending here. So a shot taken from about 25 yards out and good defending there. Oh, nice. That one goes wide off the target. Lots of pressure exerted here by the Glenmuir team. Shot taken from 20 yards out, not challenging the goalkeeper, but seemed to have taken a deflection. And it's going to be a corner for the Glenmuir team. Corner to be taken on this left hand, on this right hand side, and it's with the number 10 player. He's going to try to curl this one in. Cross comes header out from the JC team. JC coming away with this one down the left hand side through their captain John. Good ball played forward here. Strong challenge comes in here from the Glenmuir team and goes into touch for a throw in for the JC team down that left-hand side. 25 minutes gone in this contest. 1-0 in favor of Glenmuir. As JC is building down this left-hand side. Chance for a cross. Cross comes over, and it's going to be cut out here by the Glenmuir defenders. But JC coming into this game in the last 5 minutes or so, pushing forward and creating a little bit of challenge here for the defenders as this one goes tamely through to the Glenmuir goalkeeper, and he is going to start the play. Let's see what he'll do with this one. Tackling the game a little bit. Watson not featured so much in this game, so good work there from the JC defenders. Here comes Headley with this one. Long ball played off field. Good ball played there, but taken by the JC defense. A ball given away by the JC defense. And recovering well was the defender there. He gave it away, but good recovery as it's with the number 17 player there. Passes it over to Cummins. He's showing off his football skills, doing some dribbling here, drawing about 3 players to him, leaving all 3 of them. Here comes, oh, he gave it away after doing all the hard work here. And John is going down the left-hand side for JC. And the ball knocked into touch for a throwing for JC. But Cummins did a lot of work there, and just the pass was good because he's pretty skillful. He draws a lot of defenders to him and, had some passes available, but wasn't able to capitalize. Here comes JC. They're about 30 yards out, trying a shot. And here comes JC. They're in the box. Shot taken to the near post. Brilliantly saved there. A powerhouse from JC, but the keeper couldn't hold on. He got his body behind it, and it came back out. The Glenmuir defenders they got it out eventually, but I tell you, that was a good move from JC, cutting through that right-hand side, the number 12, and a powerful shot on target, and the keeper was there and able to block that one. That's a good play there by the JC team. It's with the Glenmuir team, though. They're starting this one from that goal kick and building down the right, going central now. And they're going to go right, with this one. Ball played back in the side of the box. Poor back here by the Glenmuir defenders. And JC almost capitalizing on that one. I tell you, passing around the ball casually at the back. Here comes JC. JC on the attack. Ball comes to the back post here. and it comes across the face of the goal, and the goalkeeper is telling his defenders they need to calm down. I tell you, JC is still in this one. Is there anybody here supporting JC? Let us know in the chat. JC is still here, and they're going to, if they're losing this one, they're going to win a fight. They are still in this game, I tell you. As Glenmuir tries to go down that right hand side, ball goes right through there to the goalkeeper, who starts this one down this right hand side. Ball booted deep into the Glenmuir half here. Here comes JC. Good ball, one there by the number 20. Haven't seen much of him in this game yet. Either here comes JC there inside the box. Shot taken! And that one goes wide. JC, they are in this one. Brilliant move here by JC on this right hand side. And it's the number 15 player who wasn't able to find the target, but he got himself into pole position there. JC, they are on fire for the last 10 minutes. And I tell you, they should be having their hopes up. We're 400 strong here, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. We definitely crave your support. I'm asking you just to close the chat for a moment and hit that like button, hit that subscription button. Let us know if you have in the chat so we can give you a warm welcome to this platform. So here comes JC. They're on top of the box now. They're out just outside the D. And the shot taken, charged down by the Glenmuir defense. And I think this one might be a corner kick. No, it's dragged wide by the striker there. But the Glenmuir defense, they have been under tremendous pressure for the last 5 to 7 minutes. JC roaring back into this contest. This one is a good one. Here comes Glenmuir down that right hand side. Ball booted long downfield and it goes into touch here. And it's going to be a throw in for the JC team. 30 minutes gone in this one. It's 1-0 in favor of Glenmuir. As JC is building this one, coming over to this right hand side. Good play here by the number 15. He's inside the box. Good chance here. Cross comes in. Cut off by the defense. It's loose in the box. It's one. And beautiful play by JC here. And the ball came loose in the box. And the number 11 slotted home from close range. He scored that one from about 4 yards out. And it's 1-1. JC's back in this one. It's the number 11 scoring in the 31st minute. And it's game on here. They totally deserve that goal. They exerted a whole lot of pressure on the Glenmuir team here. But a brilliant move here on the right-hand flank here, I think by the number 15. The ball was cut out by the defenders initially, and luckily it bumped back into the striker, the number 11 there. And that's where he scored that one from about 6 yards out. Keeper stood no chance. Brilliant finish. And the goalkeeper is livid here. It's 1-1, even Stevens. It's going to be a cracker game here today. It's Glenmuir who strikes first, and here comes JC back with it. So let's see how this one goes. We still have about 14 minutes left in this first half. So it's King who scored there. King for the JC team in the 32nd minute. And that's what we have here, as it's JC with the ball once more. They have this one in the defense. Let's see how this one goes. Going down this right-hand side. And, you know, it's good to see JC coming right side with their play. They started with lots of play on the left-hand side, but they have found a lot of, spaces, good plays, a matter of fact, on the right-hand side, and they have used that to capitalize, and they have scored. As it's with the Glenmuir team halfway in the half of the KC team. Here comes Glenmuir inside the box, taken down just outside the box. A free kick from 19 yards out, and it's the number 19 player for the Glenmuir team is Cummins, He's skillful on the ball. He's not going to allow the defenders to touch it. They take him down just outside the box, and Glenmuir has an opportunity to, put a good shot on target here with this set play. So just to give you some more information on this, it is going to be to the, looking from the perspective of the goalkeeper, it's going to be to the goalkeeper's right. So right of the D, if you're in that goal there, 19 yards out, there are two players standing over it. One, two, three, four players in the wall. Let's see if there is going to be anybody else going in that one. So two players, number 10 and 15, standing over the ball here. I think it might be the number 10 player, four-man wall, four Glenmuir players inside the box. Let's see what happens here. Shot comes, but he throws it wide and over the top there. Opportunity missed by Glenmuir, and it's still 1-1 here. As this game is living up to what it was built up for, as Glenmuir striking first, and JC said, "Oh, we're not having that," but then they strike back as we have a whistle on the play here, a free kick for the JC team in their own half. So if you're just joining us, it's Headley, the number 15, scoring in the 14th minute for Glenmuir, and that was equal out by King in the 32nd minute, the number 11 from JC. Here comes JC down this right hand side, going through the middle of the park now, trying to get this one into the 18-yard box. Good play here by the JC team, cut out by the Glenmuir defenders, and they're finding some space on the right side and also down the middle of the Glenmuir defense, and they are, taking the attack to the Glenmuir team. Glenmuir with a through on the right hand side. Coming forward is Glenmuir, taken down outside the box. The referees having none of that as JC's building this one. From the middle of the park, goes over to the left-hand side. It's with John. A long ball swung over to the right-hand side. Not dealt with very well by the Glenmuir defenders. They're still in possession, though, and they're going to go down that right-hand side. Here comes Glenmuir. They're having it in the middle of the park now. They're passing this one out from defense, transitioning well. Here comes Glenmuir, down the right-hand side. Lots of room here for the player, and poor cross coming in. He had a lot of time here, the Glenmuir player, and he wasn't able to get a good square in, and he would be disappointed with that one. It had the building for a good play, but not able to get a good cross in, and that one goes into touch for a goal kick. So JC coming forward with this one, building this one from the defense with the central defender here. Ball played over to the left-hand side, and it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for the Glenmuir team. So throw-in for the Glenmuir team as they have this one on the right side. Ball played inside the box. It's with Watson. Watson with a shot! And it turned around the right post there. So Watson with a shot from 19 yards out. And it was turned around the left post. Forgive me. It was a snapshot on target, and he banged it to the left of the goalkeeper, but he was on task this time. He saw this one right from the foot of Watson. That goes out for a corner kick, and it's going to be Headley delivering this one from the left-hand side. Let's see what happens here. 5 corner kicks to Glenmuir, none for JC, as Headley curls this one deep, and that one is not a good kick at all. Too much boot on that one, and goes out into touch for a goal kick. So 38 minutes gone in this one. It's 1-1 in terms of this one. Guys, please remember to hit the like button, hit the subscription button, continue to support us as we try to grow this platform and bring you better coverage. We can do that with your support. So please hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and continue to enjoy what we can offer you at this moment as it's with Glenmuir in the middle of the field here in their own half as they push forward. Ball won by JC down that left hand side. Here comes JC. It's John. Good ball played inside. John is inside the box and cut off by the defenders. Good defending by Glenmuir there as they were able to get this one out and it goes into touch now. Who's through with that one be? Let's see what happens with this one. As Glenmuir has a player down, seemed to be having some cramps. He's back on his feet now, which is good to see. It's the number 4 player, as the players are getting some instructions from their coaches in the meantime. In the meantime, guys,
All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking and staying with us as we try to just sort out some, audio issues here. Welcome one, welcome all. If you're in the chat, come on, hit the like button, hit the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. All right, so we're just about, we're over 400 and we can get the likes up to 400, all right? So welcome one, welcome all. In a little bit, Ovi. All right, and perhaps I'll just carry on. I'm not sure if we're just waiting. There's a player down, so we're just waiting. So not missing out here. It's 1-1 after about 40 minutes. All right, so Nicholas, I see you there in the chat. Carlton. All right, Cheryl, Dade, Fervet, Jamaican. All right, Carl is still there. All right, Lovine, welcome. Happy that you love the space as well. All right, and continue, guys, to hit the like button. And if this is your first time here, being a new subscriber, welcome. So, Glenmuir High School is with possession right now. All right, so it's Glenmuir High School. They're just at about the center of the park here, trying to get the play moving. All right, so Glenmuir High School back into their half, getting just about the center here is Glenmuir High School. Glenmuir High School, they move this one over to the right. Glenmuir High School still with possession here. Glenmuir High School, and not the best playing pitch, but they're working on it. They're playing on it. All right, so this looks like it's going to be a throw in here for Glenmuir, and it is taken. Good throw, lose possession there to Jamaica College. Good defending, but back with Glenmuir High School on the right side there. And it's going to be a throw in for JC. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here as we get this one closer. As we get closer to the first half of this one, it's JC1, Glenmuir 1. Who will win this one? Let us know in the chat. Your guess is as good as mine. All right, right now we're waiting for this throw to be taken, and it should be JC. All right, so yes, here we go. Throw taken now by Jamaica College. All right, back with Glenmuir here. Glenmuir on the right-hand side there loses possession to Jamaica College, who boots this one to the center of the park. Glenmuir kicks this one forward, and it's with Glenmuir High School. Glenmuir High School now trying to get forward here, trying to beat the defender. Looks like Cummins here. Glenmuir High School trying to get around. They lose this one to Jamaica College, who sends it up back with Glenmuir High School. So some good defending there, some pushing and shoveling just at about the center of the park here. So Glenmuir High School, they now lose possession here to JC. Back with Glenmuir. Glenmuir High School, still with Glenmuir High School, and they boot this one across, and a player collects it there. So it's with Glenmuir High School, trying to move forward, getting closer to the box, number 17. All right, so ball goes out. It's going to be a throw-in for Glenmuir. All right, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. If this is your first time here, please hit the like button and the subscription button and let us know in the chat. Would love to give you a big Voices in Education welcome. Good throw comes in here, and just with Glenmuir, JC, and Good defending there. Glenmuir trying to get this one, and it's going to be a throw-in for Glenmuir there. All right, welcome one, welcome. Lovine is saying color red, Lottie B. All right, Glenmuir is about to take this one. And throw comes in the box. Good defending from JC. Not quite clear yet. Headed there, but the keeper comes and get this one easily. All right, so no worries for the JC custodian there. And he's trying to throw this one. So now JC here trying to build from the back. So just about 44 minutes of play here. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. All right, and it's with JC. They're just building from the back here. All right, JC now long ball up and looking for the players there, Glenmuir defenders there, and it's going to be a throw in to Jamaica College. And not too far here, a good spot to try and capitalize here just before the end of the first half for Jamaica College. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. All right, so throw taken just away from the box. Kick comes in. Good defending there from Glenmuir High School. Sends it just about to the center of the park. Glenmuir now is trying to advance here, having some work to do with the Jamaica College defenders on. It's Glenmuir High School moving forward here. Glenmuir High School now in the box. They take a shot and it goes just outside the net there. All right, but not a bad shot to take from such a distance. So there will be 2 minutes of added time here. All right, and so let us just wait to see. And it's going to be okay. So the defenders, they're going to take this one short as JC builds from the back here. All right, Glenmuir High School just settling there, not really moving forward. All right, now we see JC trying to move on the left side here. Long ball shoots this one up. Player not there to get it. Glenmuir defenders, they're onto this one. They take this one. And Glenmuir High School now loses possession to Jamaica College. And it's with Jamaica College just about the center of the park here. JC trying to build on the left side here. Jamaica College. Still with Jamaica College, they send it back. They send it back just about the center here. Loses possession to Glenmuir High School. Good tackling there, good defending there, and it's now with Jamaica College. But a whistle is on the play here, and I see a smile from the referee saying, "Wow, fantastic play, youth." You know, but I see it. I see it. So it's the number 19 Cummins and he's skillful. All right, so let's go here and it's off. It's going to be a throw-in now for Jamaica College. Or is it a goal kick? A goal kick perhaps here. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. All right, so JC, they're about to take this goal kick. All right, and we're just about 47 minutes, so any moment now, we should hear the end of the first half. So JC here slowly, and that's it. Referee points to the spot, saying that's it for this one. All right, fantastic, fantastic. All right, and it's 1-1 at the end of the first half. Glenmuir, they scored first. And then Jamaica College, they came with a fantastic equalizer. So it's now 1-1. All right, welcome one, welcome all. All right, Frederick, I see you there. Garmel, welcome, present. All right, welcome. Welcome all, welcome one, welcome all. It's Glenmuir 1, JC 1. All right, so just to let you know that. All right, Marlene, I see you there. As I said earlier, Glenmuir is a team to beat this, I guess, this season for sure. All right, Raheem, you have to check Sportsmax or somewhere there. Carlton, welcome. Carlton is saying JC for the Triple Crown. Kimberly, all right, and this, I guess, JC. or I don't know, you say, come on, Glenmuir, I know you can do it. All right. Welcome. Kimberly and Dade here saying one Glenmuir. Cheryl is saying, come on, Glenmuir, make we do it. All right, fantastic. And guys, we're going to see how best we can get some information to share with you. I'm not sure if Ovi is able to do that, but come on, guys. At least let's go to 200 and then we try to make it to 300 likes. We can definitely do it. So close the X, hit the thumbs up button. If you press the reaction button, the heart, we're not getting the love, all right? So yes, we want you to hit the like button. All right, welcome one, welcome all. Jamoy, welcome. SCM, I see you still there. Chile, Janice, hello to you. All right, so we're going to open the phone line, the WhatsApp line. I remember we keep it real and respectful in the chat so we don't belittle anyone. We don't bash anyone, all right? We understand that we share different views and that is totally okay. All right, we welcome the various views, but we want to keep it real and respectful so everyone feels a sense of belonging and everyone feels welcome in this space. All right, so the WhatsApp number is in the chat. I'm going to pin it at the top of the chat too so that you can see that. We can take just a few short calls as we get ready for the second half action. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. We want to keep it interactive too. All right, guys, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. And let us just get, let us get the likes going in this point and take a little movement break too. All right, if you need to, that will definitely help. All right, so we are encouraging, good practices. So take a little movement break, a little wellness break if you need to. All right, it's Jamaica College 1 and Glenmuir 1. All right, so Headley taking that in the 14th minute, the lead for Glenmuir, and then King in the 32nd minute for Jamaica College. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. Happy to have you guys here with us. All right, if this is your first time here, welcome to the Voices in Education family. We're happy that you're here, and we hope that you consider being a community member. All right, so hit the like button, hit the subscription button. All right, welcome one, welcome all. Lisa May, I see you there in the chat as well. Fantastic. Come on, guys. We need about what, 26 more? Or is it 36 more to get to 200 likes? So let's go, let's go. All right, and please hit that subscription button. Would really appreciate if you could hit the subscription button. I know we have a lot of new persons here, and so we ask that you subscribe. We'll be here for the Manning Cup. We'll be here for the Walker Cup finals, Ben Francis Cup finals, the Costa Cup finals, Olivia Shield finals. And when they go to the All Island, Manning Cup, the Costa Cup, I guess that will be sometime in January. We'll be here as well. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you here with us. All right, remember the WhatsApp line is open as well. We're just at halftime, just waiting for the second half to get on its way. All right, it's Glenmuir 1, JC 1. Who will win this one? Your guess is as good as mine. But I can tell you, we have Jamaica College supporters in the chat. We have Glenmuir High School supporters in the chat. And what will happen? I don't know, but guess what? We'll find out in a few minutes. All right, so we'll definitely find out, in that context. So Glenmuir High School, I guess both teams, they're going to think about strategies. And I suspect too that perhaps Coach Peart is going to take off Watson because Watson is pretty much marked out of the game. All right. And so in that context, that is something I believe that they're going to consider. So in the context of attempts, 5 for Jamaica College, 8 for Glenmuir, on target 2 for JC, 2 for Glenmuir, fouls 5 for JC, 1 for Glenmuir. So no cards, either yellow or red cards. So no cards issued. Offsides 3 for Jamaica College, none for Glenmuir. Corners 5 for Glenmuir, none for JC. And in the context of possession, listen now, 55% to Jamaica College, 45% to Glenmuir High School. So that is what's happening at this point. And so, they started out, well, Glenmuir, but perhaps losing momentum there toward the latter part of the half, going to the halftime break. So we'll definitely see what happens, but I wouldn't be surprised if Peart replaces Orain Watson at some point in this game in the second half, especially if they continue to shut him down like that. So wouldn't be too surprised to see that. All right, guys. So we're getting closer. Looks like we need 27 more likes to get to 200. Let's get it up to 400. We can definitely do it. All right. So let's continue to hit the like button and the subscription button. All right, happy to have you guys here. And Chili saying Lynch will be back. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. Again, it's the halftime break, and we're happy to have you guys here with us. All right, for this one for sure. So will it be Jamaica College or will it be Glenmuir High School taking this one? So close the X, hit the thumbs up button, and don't give me any reactions unless you have already hit the like button. All right, but hit the subscription button and the like button and share. Tell a friend to tell another friend about the Voices in Education. Welcome, Johnny. No, not yet. All right, not yet. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. And just, remember that we're bringing you the best that we can. All right, so lots of restrictions in the National Stadium. All right, so just to put that into context as well. So just to let you know that, we're here. But whenever you see our screen goes dark and you're hearing us, it means that we're getting some connection, just to give you a peek of what is happening there. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. We're happy to have you guys here. Just continue to hit the like button. 20 away. All right, so 20 likes, 20 subscriptions. All right, let's go. And thanks to the persons who have hit the like button, who have hit the subscription button. We really appreciate it. All right, because we do it for the love and we do it for the likes. All right. We do it for the love and we do it for the likes. All right. Me can't sing, right? So, guys, we're happy to have you here with us. And we would definitely appreciate, the support too. So you can support us by hitting the like button and the subscription button. You can also get super in the chat if you'd like. A super sticker is right there. Join channel, become a member of the space, whatever. Like and share, easiest ways to support us. El Granero, all right, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here with us. All right, let's go, guys. 16 more likes and we get to 200. We should be at 400 likes by now. We need to top the last video in terms of likes. Let's go. Even if you're watching from your TV, you can definitely hit the like button there as well. Share, subscribe, like. All right, support us. Easiest ways to support us is by doing that. David, welcome. And thanks for tuning in. And to everyone tuning in from the Bahamas, welcome, welcome. All right. And Dan is saying, me not gonna lie, them a pressure Glenmuir. All right. So welcome one, welcome all. And the voice is not the best today, but we're here and ready to get things going again. So welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. Continue to hit the like button, continue to hit the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. All right, guys, so we're here and almost ready for the start of the second half. All right, it's Glenmuir 1, Jamaica College 1, if you're just tuning in. O'Neill, welcome. And STM is saying, JC fans, remember, take time with them because they have to drive back. All right, STM, I want to call me when the game done, hopefully win, lose, or draw, right? Dan is saying color red. Kimberly is saying JC can't beat Glenmuir. No way. All right, Kim. And David is saying I'm going with Jamaica College tonight. All right, fantastic, David. Jamaican is saying I want Glenmuir to win and okay for their upcoming Manning Cup semis. All right. And Kim is saying Glenmuir all the way. All right. So welcome one. Welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. All right. If it is that you're just tuning in, we really appreciate you being here. All right. And Raheem, check Sportsmax, Raheem. Come on, guys. We don't have it like that. All right. So check them. And Chile is saying, I got left a call surely. All right, fantastic. So I am wondering, let me see here. Looks like we're still good there. So we're just waiting, guys. And I am hoping to that my co-host can get back on with us. But we're still here to do the job. 12 more likes and we get to 200. We should be at 400 likes. So come on, guys. Really appreciate the love. So the players, they're getting back on the field. All right. So we'll definitely see what happens. Welcome one, welcome all. So we're not going to take any calls at this point. So just to let you know that. All right. So if you're just tuning in, it's Glenmuir 1 and Jamaica College 1. All right. So this second half is definitely going to be important for both teams. All right. So again, welcome. And okay, Chile, I see you there. Garmel is saying if the coach take off Watson, those defenders will have less work. All right, I get what you're saying there too. All right, but I suspect perhaps a little bit later. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm not, we'll see what happens. But he's he's searching to get something, and perhaps that might, bring back some momentum in the game if he should come in. But for now, JC, they have done a fantastic job to kind of shut him down. But then, Glenmuir, they have some other players too that they can take off the bench that can still put on a good show. All right, so we're here. And JC, from the times I've seen them in terms of their playing, it's a fantastic team, and I really like Dylan John's leadership on the field. I believe he's a fantastic captain with good leadership. So JC, Glenmuir, two great teams, and that's it. And we have been entertained so far, so good. But the big question is who will win, because we know at the end one team will hold on to that Champions Cup title. All right, so the referee here she's going to call this one back. And it's off. So JC. All right, so Glenmuir winning possession of that one. And just trying to move. Now JC, they're looking good moving forward. Here is Jamaica College. Looks like John. They get the opportunity to take one. And good there. Almost an own goal, but that's a good one there for Glenmuir. And JC, they're firing this one off. And I tell you, the Glenmuir keeper is not having this. It's a corner for JC. It looks like the captain, John, is over this one. They take it away from the goal. And long shot blocked there. Still with Jamaica College. Glenmuir defenders taking this one. JC still saying, we're here. We're going to try and work this one. And it goes out. So it's going to be a goal kick for the Glenmuir team. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. It's 1-1 and we are now in the second half. All right, so pressure here on Glenmuir and they're trying to move away from their half, but a player is down there for Glenmuir, as well as a player for Jamaica College, and perhaps somebody is trying to avoid a card here. All right, so let's see. All right, so both players are down, and it looks like there is a push from behind, and a JC player came charging in. So that's what it's looking like to me. So, all right, so coach there checking in with the player. Looks to be Cummins there. Welcome one, welcome all. The JC player is up and running too, so that's looking good for both boys. And happy to have you here. Support in the chat. I'm just trying to get in the chat here to just take a quick look. All right, and of who is here. All right, welcome one. Yes, El Granero, thank you so much for telling them that. Like and subscribe, guys. So Glenmuir here trying to get out of their half, and the JC player, defender, you know, they're on. Glenmuir is trying to move forward. JC saying no. Some pushing and shoving here. Back with Glenmuir. Glenmuir just having some difficulty getting out of their half now. Pushing there from the JC player. And Glenmuir now is over. And good defending there from Jamaica College. And say, you know what? Let's take a corner instead of you going forward here. So it's going to be a corner for Glenmuir. All right. So welcome one, welcome all. It's going to be a corner for Glenmuir High School. All right, so just waiting for this corner to come in, and it's Edley. And Edley sends that one in. Good opportunity. And it's headed out, still not out. The keeper comes and grab this one. All right, not a bad corner there from Headley. All right, and it's with Jamaica College now. Moving forward is Jamaica College. Jamaica College with possession here. Glenmuir trying to win back, but good chance here for Jamaica College. The keeper comes out and grabs this one, but I tell you, that was a very good opportunity. But for the keeper taking that one, it would have been 2-1 in favor of Jamaica College. So JC, they're firing up right now. All right, so Glenmuir High School here. Glenmuir High School just building, trying to get out of their own half. Here is Glenmuir High School. Glenmuir High School now at the center, trying to move. And Glenmuir High School still in the center of the field here. Sends it across. Looks like Cummins. They pass it forward here. Ball in the box. JC defenders are on it. And they'll probably try to get this one out. And it's going to be a... Did it go over the line for a corner or perhaps a throw in here? I'm not sure if it crosses the line. Okay, it's a throw. Throw taken quickly by Glenmuir. Just about the center of the park now, Glenmuir with this one. And it's with Glenmuir. Now JC. Glenmuir wins this back. Good position here. Will they get into the box? Glenmuir now. Will they turn and shoot? Poor shot. I mean, the defenders were on, but could have done a little bit better with that one, Glenmuir. All right, welcome, guys. So it's going to be a goal kick for Jamaica College. All right, who will get the next one? That's the big question. Thanks, guys, for getting this up to 200 plus likes. Let's go. 300 likes to go. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button as JC loses possession to Glenmuir High School now. Glenmuir High School, they're on the right-hand side. Glenmuir High School with a good opportunity trying to get that cross. All right, Glenmuir High School, good, skillful tackle. Send this away from the box. Trying to get the crossover. JC defender is right there. Glenmuir still with Glenmuir. Will they get the turn? Turn comes. Will they get to shoot this one? No, the defender. Good defending from JC there. Says, no, 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 not so fast. Let's go, JC. And the boys from Old Hope Road, it's John now. And John gets a push there. I'm surprised there's no whistle on the play here. Glenmuir High School is advancing now. Glenmuir gets pulled down just outside the D. And it's going to be a free kick. It looks like. And a card, the first yellow card, I believe, of this game, yes, will go to Jamaica College. I'm trying to figure out who here. All right, and so it's the yellow card going to number 6 here. All right, from Jamaica College. So it is Mills taking that one, and quite a pull because, well, it's more than just a pull. It's also a kick, a trip, and whatever it is. But that was, the player was advancing. So I guess they say, you know what, let us take a card for the team as opposed to a goal. Let them try a little bit harder. So they're just right at the D there, outside the penalty box. All right, so it's a good place here for a free kick. And let's see what will happen. I'm seeing Headley there. All right, so there's a ball change too, or perhaps an extra ball was rolled onto the pitch. All right, we're seeing 3 Glenmuir players. The 4th referee, I'm not sure what's the situation here, but our female referee, she's looking fantastic. All right, so she signals the start here, and looks like Headley is going to take this one, and it scores! It's a fantastic shot! He puts everything in that one. It's Glenmuir 2 and JC 1, and Headley is running around the track. He goes to the supporters. They look up to the field, and Peart is looking good. I tell you about this man, Headley. It's Headley with another one. And the JC bench, they're not looking good. They're not looking good. And I am telling you, knock. There was nothing that could come between that shot. Wall pierced through the wall, pierced through the keeper, and it was everything on that one. Good kick. I think that was a left-booted kick. And I am telling you, poor keeper could not, even if the keeper touched that, there was nothing that the keeper could do to prevent that shot. I am telling you, everything powerful on this one, as the boys from Glenmuir Road in Maypen, Clarendon, they go up 2-1. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, so happy to have you guys here. So Headley is now on 2 goals. All right, and let's see how JC will respond in this context. So welcome one, welcome all. You see why enough you hit the like button and the subscription button. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. What can go so? JC now is on the attack here. JC, good move there. Glenmuir now, defenders winning that one, saying, no, 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 we just scored. We can't allow you to equalize here, JC. Glenmuir now, they're trying to get this one going forward. Glenmuir now, JC, good defending there. All right, so it's with Jamaica College now on the counter here. Glenmuir seems to win possession of that, and it's in the control of the keeper. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here. It's Glenmuir 2, JC1. JC now with a good opportunity, and the post was left wide open. What can go so? But unfortunately, they missed out on this one, and I know the coaches on both sides are unhappy. JC, they're unhappy because they got the opportunity. Oh, it was Glenmuir missing out. My bad. It looked like it was just defending, man. This one it's fantastic. My bad there, guys. My God, my bad. Because JC was running like, I'm like, they're about to score this one. Never knew that it was Glenmuir's, it was their half. All right, so all right, both coaches are unhappy with that for sure. Open goal, and it's with Jamaica College now. Let me get the brain back here. JC, they are advancing here into Glenmuir's half. Welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here. JC now with a good opportunity, good defending there by Glenmuir to send this one back out. And it's Glenmuir now. Glenmuir seems to be very energized here. And a player goes down, no whistle on the play. And it's Jamaica College losing that now to Glenmuir. Glenmuir in the center of the park here, looking purposeful is Glenmuir. They send this over. Oh no, and it's a miss ball there. Still with Glenmuir, but not the effect that they wanted. And Glenmuir High School still there, lingering around the box. There is Glenmuir. Glenmuir trying to get across in. They do. They're in the box trying to get a shot, but good defending from Jamaica College to send that one out. All right, so Jamaica College does, and Glenmuir is saying no. And let's see, there's a whistle on the play here. Looks like it's going to be a free kick to Jamaica College. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. We're over 500 strong. Come on, come on. All right, so it is 2-1. All right, 2-1. All right, at this point, come on, hit the like button. Let's get the likes up to 300, guys. Come on. We should see we have 500 and it's easy. Close the X, hit the thumbs up button. The JC goalkeeper is down. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. All right, let's go, let's go. Come on, 500 strong. Support us, man. Hit the subscription button. Come on, guys. Can we get 50 persons to just hit the like button now? 50 persons to hit the subscription button. Let us just, tell everybody about the voices in education right now. So the Glenmuir team, they're getting some instructions from Coach Peart there. All right, in that context, and I'm telling you, Peart is very strategic. Yes, smash the like button. Jerilyn. All right, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here. And I am going to send this one over to my co-host, all right, who is going to take you through the remainder of this one. But guys, want to do it for me now. Come on, man, do it for us. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button like never before. Get super in the chat if you'd like to send us a super chat, a super sticker. Would really appreciate that too. But we say, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, share, tell a friend. Do not just press the heart. We don't get the like from that. Close the X at the top of the chat and hit that thumbs up button. All right, Ovi, I am going to come over to you right now. Thank you, guys, and thanks for keeping it real and respectful in the chat there. Over to you, Ovi.
All right, thank you so much. As we see a long.
All right, guys, I just want you to let me know if you're hearing Ovi very well in the chat or if you're getting a feedback. That would be great if you could let us know.
All right, guys. So just let us know if you're hearing me well. We would just like you to get the best, audio coming over your side. So let us know in the chat. One person hit just let us know in the chat, just a yes or a no, so that we can, know if you're getting us out clearly here. All right, guys. So we are here with this one. It's with the JC team trying to go forward with this one. So let's see what happens here. This one is knocked into touch. So it's a throw in for the Glenmuir team. So let's see exactly what's happening here as JC goes down the middle. They're going down this right-hand side with an attacking play here. Ball played inside the box as JC Glenmuir is defending this one. Whistle on the play, and that one is broken down. 60 minutes gone in this contest, and it is still 2-1 in favor of Glenmuir. Goal score in the second half here by Headley. A powerful free kick from about 19 yards out. That one went through the wall and beat the keeper for a pace. It was into the back of the net before he could get his hands up as Glenmuir comes forward with this one once more. Ball cut out here by the JC defenders as they look to counter down this left-hand side. Ball good hustling here by the number 20 from JC, and there's a whistle on the play, and it's going to be a yellow card for a player from Glenmuir here. It is the number 4 player. As I don't think he deserved a card there, to be honest. He got the ball and both players collided, but it's nicely the number 4 from Glenmuir getting a yellow card, and he's very disappointed in that one. But, Glenmuir doing really well, marking that number 20 out of the game. He's a real hard player for the JC team, and they're able to keep him out of the game. Here comes JC. They're just outside the 18-yard box with this one. Knocks this one inside the box and cleared out for a throw-in here. So a throw-in for the JC team deep in the Glenmuir half as they try to get back on level terms here. Throw taken as they're building this one down that right-hand side. JC trying to make some passes here. Ball knocked into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for the Glenmuir team. And I tell you, this match is a gripping one. In the second half, you can see that both teams are a little bit more loose in terms of defense and the more attacking, trying to get those goals going. Glenmuir is the one who scored in the second half here. And let's see, this game looks like we have some more goals in it as Glenmuir throws this one down that left-hand side here. Poor clearance by the JC team. And let's see if they'll win possession here in the middle of the park. JC wins possession in the middle of the park. Good playing here by Glenmuir, taking that possession from them. Here comes Glenmuir down the right-hand side, cut out by the JC defenders, and they have it in their central defensive area, trying to release this player down the right-hand side. Poor pass that goes straight to the goalkeeper, who takes his time in picking this one up. 63 minutes played in this one. It's 2-1 in favor of Glenmuir, as nicely has this one on the right-hand side of defense, pushing forward, looking for a long ball upfield. Long ball comes over, not able to find his target, but Glenmuir wins this one. Here comes the number 10 player, ball played through and well defended here by JC as they start a counter play here. They're in the middle of the park, goes right-hand side with this one. It's with the number 15 player. He created that goal for them. Brilliant run down the right-hand side in the first half, and the cross came in, and the rebound was scored by the number 11. So having a good game there, the number 15 for the JC team, as well as the number 15 for the Glenmuir team, as the JC team going down this right-hand side with this one. Trying the ball played inside the box. Good defending here, cut out by the defenders. And it's still with JC down that right-hand side, trying to get the ball inside the box. Lots of red behind the ball. Player goes down about 23 yards out, just to the right-hand side of the D, left-hand side of the goalkeeper. And it's going to be a free kick for JC. And if you follow this team, yes, we will know that there's lots of goals that are scored from the set plays and also from this range. So let's see what happens here as the Glenmuir goalkeeper is building the wall up. Guys, continue to build up this channel as well by hitting that subscription button, hitting that like button. Remember, close that chat, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscription button, turn your post notification on, as it's going to be a right-footed kick by the number 12, poorly taken free kick, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. So an opportunity, I would say, missed here. Oh, it was a deflection, so that's why it didn't go on target. So it's going to be a corner kick for JC, and it's taken short. Whistle on the play. The ball might not have been in the corner there, as the number 12 player, he's the one with the corner kick. He's curling this one away. The heads go up, headed out by the Glenmuir defenders. And it's with JC outside the box, curled back into the box here. Header from close range, and brilliant save by the goalkeeper. He got that one on the line. It was an open header, and he was able to get some hand on it initially. Good ball curling into the 6-yard box, and it was an open header from about 7 yards out, and the keeper did really well there. To be honest with you, the striker should have found one of the corners there, but he headed it straight to the goalkeeper, and he made no mistakes with that one. JC ruined that opportunity, as they have it in the middle of the park again, as they try to get their presence back on this one. But that was a clear-cut opportunity. Open header from 7 yards out. You got to find the back of the net from there, as a shot taken from about 20 yards out here. And the goalkeeper from Glenmuir comes up big again, the number 20. He's slowly coming into this game here, but good work here from the goalkeeper. It was destined for the goal there, and he turned it around the post. Corner kick for JC, coming back into this one, exerting some more pressure here on the Glenmuir team. Corner kick coming in, curled to the near post, booted out. Poorly taken corner kick there, booted out by the defenders there. A matter of fact, that was Watson back in defense there, clearing that one out. And it's going to be a throw in for the JC team. JC trying to get this one over, and that one is going to go out for a corner kick. It's Watson who was there doing defensive work. A hard working player there for Glenmuir, scoring some 30+ goals this season and still having the appetite to be out there and working hard, as this one is going to be a right-footed kick curled in by the number 20 here. Another hard-working player for the JC team. Corner kick comes in over to the back post, headed out by the Glenmuir defenders. But it's JC who will get possession of this one. Swinging this one back inside the box. It's on top of the box here. Trying to play this one inside the box. The hands go up. Shot taken, and taken by the goalkeeper here from Glenmuir again. He had been placing himself in some good positions here, but there was an appeal for handball, as this one was on top of the box. And I'm not sure if that one was a handball, but the striker was up, was keen on that one, got the shot off, but well dealt with by the Glenmuir custodian, as it's with the Glenmuir team now in the middle of their own half, as they try to build this one. JC coming back into this game really well after that second goal from Glenmuir. They have this one down the left-hand side, the Glenmuir team. They'll get a throw in. We are in the 70th minute of this one, and it's going to be a throw in for Glenmuir. Let's see if there is going to be any twist or turn in this one, as Glenmuir has this one shot taken from 35 yards out and 35 yards over the crossbar as well. Poor shot taken there by the number 5, the captain of Glenmuir, and that one goes out for a goal kick. Guys, close the chat, please, and give us a like, give us a subscription. I'm sure you're enjoying the coverage so far. And if you are enjoying the coverage, consider giving us a like, a subscription, and turn your post notification on so you can join us for other games coming up in the Manning and Doncaster Cup. And, you know, we're at the business end of those competition as well. So would love to have your support here with us. And you subscribing and liking will give us that motivation to go on, as JC has some room down this right-hand side. Cross comes across the face of the goal, and no one there to latch on to this one. And it's put out for a throw-in for JC on this left-hand side. Here comes JC with a quick throw here, trying to build this one down this left-hand side. It's in the middle of the park here. Shot taken from about 30 yards out, not causing the goalkeeper any trouble at all, but good defending, we have to say, there by Glenmuir, and JC shooting from a distance, and I guess they would rather that more than them coming inside the box. So good defending here. Really high lines played here by the JC team, as they're trying to shut down the Glenmuir team from in their defensive area, as it's with Headley over that left-hand side, pushing this one forward. Here comes Glenmuir in the middle of the park with this one. Long ball played over to the right-hand side here. Good ball for the number 17. He's inside the box. Cleared out by the JC defender, but the game is played pretty open here. The middle of the park is pretty vacant, as the teams are trying to, you know, put the final touches on this game. JC trying to get back into this one. Glenmuir trying to seal the opportunity and win this one from in regular time. And here comes JC down the right-hand side here with the number 15, who does well here, and he's going to be called for a foul, the number 23 from Glenmuir. Number 15 from the JC team has been doing really, really well. He's a skillful player, and I tell you, he created the first goal for his team, and he's doing a lot of work down this right-hand side, winning his team a free kick, not so in such a dangerous position, some 45 yards out, way over on the byline on the right-hand side. But looks like they're going to try to swing this one over in the box here, as it's with the number 12 player here. He swings this one in the box, headed out by the Glenmuir defenders, as they try to clear their lines, just about doing so now, as there's a tussle for the ball in the middle of the Glenmuir half here, and it's won by the JC team. They're right back to their central defender, number 17 there, as they're building this one from the back. Long ball played over to the left-hand side here to the number 20. Good ball over, not able to control that one very well, and cleaned up by the Glenmuir defenders. JC once more, trying to come away with this one, as the Glenmuir player falls. Here comes JC down this left-hand side, Brilliant in the side of the box. This looks good here. Ball played back, poor pass by the number 20 here, and this one is given away to the JC team by the Glenmuir defender, who slipped just now, and this one goes out for a goal kick. Good defending there by the number 23 from Glenmuir, as the play starts to look desperate, as the time winds down. Just about 15 minutes of regular time left in this one. Guys in the chat, do you think there's another goal in there? We think there are a few persons here who haven't subscribed yet, and we're asking you to hit the subscription button, hit the like button, as we continue to give you some coverage here. Here's Watson, and Watson is called for a foul. He was just about to launch an attack there, but he was called for a foul, or it was an offside. So let's see what happens. Quickly taken by JC. This one is knocked down the right-hand side, goes into touch. It's going to be a throw in for the Glenmuir team. As we see Lynch there in, sitting watching his team, JC, a well-known custodian for the JC team, and he has been sitting out for the last two games. I'm sure he can't wait to get back in his rightful position here as Glenmuir goes down the middle of the park, losing this one to JC. As JC comes down this right-hand side, will they be able to get the cross in? Cross comes in! Shot taken from 8 yards out, and it goes wide. It's the captain, John, unable to find the back of the net. He was all by himself there, and the number 17 player is going off for Glenmuir, and number 11 is on. But that's another opportunity for JC that goes a begging as the changes come on. So we have Allen going on, Miller coming off for Glenmuir. 15 minutes, about 15 minutes of regular time left in this one. And let's see what will happen here. Glenmuir has a strong bench, so let's see if that number 11 player will be able to affect this game in any way or form. It's with Glenmuir on the left-hand side as they try to build this one from the back. It's with Cummins, who was briefly dispossessed, but it's with the Glenmuir goalkeeper right now as he clears this one. Down this right-hand side, goes into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for the JC team. Here comes JC down a left-hand side. Good play here, but losing that one out was the captain, John, there. Here comes Glenmuir with a counter play down this left-hand side. Number 11, Miller, is getting his first touch, and the cross is cut out by the defenders there, and it's going to be a throw-in for Glenmuir deep in the Jamaica College half. This one is going to keep us on the edge of our seats for the next few minutes. A substitution coming for the JC team. And we are asking you guys to like and subscribe. We're over 700 here. So continue to like and subscribe here. Please, we're asking you for the support. We know you're enjoying the coverage so far and you're sticking and staying with us. We haven't gone to 400 likes yet, so we need 10 persons to quickly hit that like button so that we can continue to grow. Make sure you're hitting the subscription button, turn your post notification on as well. We're in the 78th minute of this one, so it is coming down to gravy, as we say in Jamaica. How will this one go? Let us know in the chat, and let us continue to get this one going as it's with Glenmuir here. Shot taken from Headley from about 35 yards out. It's dragged wide off the target, and it's going to be a goal kick for the JC team. So guys, continue to like here as the number 10 player is going to come on the park for the JC team. And let's see who he'll replace. He's replacing the number 11 King, who was the goal scorer for JC, not making much of an impression in the second half. And he's replaced as JC comes down this left-hand side with the attack here, cleared out by Glenmuir. As we have this one deep in the Glenmuir half, a throw-in for the JC team. Here comes JC down this left-hand side, making some passes outside the 18-yard box here. Ball swung over to the right-hand side where they have had lots of success. Here comes a shot from way outside and not finding the target here, but can't fault him for going at it any way at all. So we're in the 80th minute of this one. It's still 2-1 in favor of Glenmuir here, as this one continues to wind down here. 2 balls on the park here as Glenmuir starts this one down the left-hand side. Good work there by the defender to keep that one in play, as this one is knocked into touch by the JC team, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Glenmuir team just about the half line on their left-hand side there. So guys, continue. Thank you for all the support that you have given to us today. If you are here and you haven't liked and subscribed yet, we're asking you to consider doing that as we continue to get this channel to grow. We definitely need you to be a part of this channel. So please consider subscribing and liking. If you're new here, let us know that we can give you a warm Voices in Education welcome, as it's with the number 20 from JC going down this left-hand side. Ball cut out here by the Glenmuir team. Here comes Watson trying to break inside the box. He's held, and I'm not sure if he's going to get that call, but not getting that call was Watson, and it's the JC team that comes away with it. But it was a brilliant tackle, I would say, by the defender. He was holding him, but he used the inside arm, so the referee wasn't able to see. And the JC team comes away with this one as they come forward down this left-hand side. Will they be able to break inside the box? Shot taken from 19 yards out, blocked by the defenders. Here comes JC as they go right with this one. Good tackling here from the JC, the Glenmuir defenders, as they clear this one out. Looked promising for the Glenmuir team hand. The flag goes up here, and it's going to be a free kick here for the JC team. The flag went up early. I'm not sure what the linesman saw here, but the whistle was on the play anyway. So here comes JC down that right-hand side. They have enjoyed most of the possession, not able to capitalize on their opportunity as they go down that right-hand side once more. Ball comes on top of the D here. This looks promising. Ball inside the box, back on top of the D. Here comes JC with this attack. Glenmuir has players behind the ball now as they're trying to shut down this attacking play, and does so really well down that left-hand side there as they give away that ball. Whistle on the play as the number 8 player is taken down by the JC player, and it's going to be a free kick for the Glenmuir team halfway in their own half on that left-hand side. The player is still down, and the referee is checking to find out if the player is okay. But guys, we want that support. Let us know what is happening, and let us know if you have liked and subscribed. You know you're loving what you're getting right here. Just give us that support, guys. We're asking 10 people to hit the subscription button, 10 people to hit the like button right now, so that we can continue to grow. As it's with Glenmuir now. They're at the half line with this one, trying to push forward, being tackled up here by the JC team. Plays it back into defense. Long ball played in down the middle here. Not finding any Glenmuir player. Here comes JC down that right-hand side. Good ball played forward. 2 players inside the box. Will he be able to cut inside? He works a corner here, the number 15 player. And it was Headley there standing tall. And it's going to be a corner kick for the JC team. Corner kick here. We're in the 84th minute of this one. It's boiling down to gravy, guys. It's going to be a right-footed kick, so it's going to curl away. 5 corner kicks for JC, 6 for Glenmuir, as the JC players asking the number 12 player to come and take this one. A long kick inside the box, it looks like, will happen here. Kick comes to the near post, well dealt with by the Glenmuir defenders as they continue to push forward. And there's a whistle on the play here, and surprisingly so too. Long ball played forward and well dealt with by the Glenmuir goalkeeper, who is livid with his defenders there. Good idea from the JC team, but the goalkeeper was well on it, and he tidied that one up pretty nicely as he rolls this one out to the right-hand side. As they build this one, Glenmuir going down this right-hand side. A goal probably would seal this game here for them as they push forward down this right-hand side. It's with the number 10 player as he's pushing forward. Ball played forward to Watson, played wide to the number 11, who Miller, who loses this one to the JC player. Good work here by the number 3 as he wins the ball back for the Glenmuir team. Ball on this right-hand side goes into touch, a throw in for Glenmuir. We're in the 85th minute of this one. It's still Glenmuir leading 2-1. Continue to like and subscribe this one to our channel, guys, as the number 19, Cummins, is going to be taken out and number 13 is to go on. Cummins had a good game, I would say, as we see the changes coming in. So it's Cummins off, Saunders in for Glenmuir, as the coach is, working this one. He checks his watch too. He's managing the time very well, as this one is thrown deep inside the box here. Well dealt with by the JC defenders. This one goes over the head of the Glenmuir defenders, but runs tamely through to their goalkeeper, who has this one in the box, playing around with it a little bit, running the clock a little bit. He takes it up now and throws it out to the number 4, nicely, who's going down this right-hand side with this one. Long ball played forward up to Watson there. One touch on that one, passes it off. They lose the ball, Glenmuir, in the JC half. JC's in possession with this one. They're playing it back to the central defender here, slowing the pace down a little bit, JC. Not sure why, but here comes John down the left-hand side. It's with the number 20 player here. He's a hard worker, and he'll get a corner for his efforts here. So a corner kick for the JC team on the right-hand side. It's going to be curled in by the number 20 player. Let's see how many players will be in the box for this one. Time is running out. We're in the 87th minute here. The number 20 player not taking this one, and the captain, John, comes over for this one. Think the JC team need to be a little bit more urgent with the clock going down. Here comes John, curls this one in. Nice kick taken! Brilliant kick by John, but saved by the goalkeeper here. And it's still loose in the box. Is it in? No! I tell you, they should have equalized here. A comedy of errors. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper first, and then the ball came back, and the bounce did the goalkeeper, and it came into the 6-yard box loose, and the JC players unable to find the back of the net, open net, I might add. And to be honest with you, if they go down in this one, they have no one to blame but themselves. They have had some good opportunities, as Glenmuir clears this one going down that left-hand side, because they try to get a third goal here. Ball knocked into touch. A bit more urgency being shown here by the JC team. Brilliant corner kick by the captain, though I tell you, it was one of the best that we have seen today, as JC is coming down the middle of the park with this one. Comes over to the right-hand side with number 20. He cuts inside, not able to find the shutter. Is well cleared out here by the Glenmuir defenders, as it's the number 10 player, number 11 player, I think, who just came on the park. He cleared that one out, Saunders, and he's in there. So I think they might have just shored up their defense, Glenmuir. Double substitution here for the JC team, running the clock. And I'm not understanding the methods here by the coach, but let's see what happened here. We're in the 89th minute of this one, and there's a double substitution made by the JC coach. I would understand if they had that one. So Campbell, the number 5, coming in, Gibbs heading out, as this one is played here down the left-hand side by the JC team. As they swing this one over to the right-hand side, they have had much potency from that side, still trying to find their way through. They're still with this one outside the 18-yard box. Have a little bit of room here. The JC comes over to the left-hand side, pulls this one on top of the D and gives it away. Poor attacking play there by the JC team, as this one is banged into the box here by the JC team, cleared out by Glenmuir. still outside the 18-yard box here. Well defended by Saunders there, getting some good touches since he's been on Saunders, the number 11 from Glenmuir. And he makes the clearance. Here is Watson, has a play on his back here. Will he be able to beat him? Watson going down the right hand. He looks up to see if anybody is in the box. Across to the box post, unable to find the player, the number 10 player there. He gets the ball, but not able to attack. He cuts inside the box. Will he be able to get the cross in? Cross! Shot! Goal! The number 11, he just came on the park about a minute ago. He adds his name to the score sheet. It's game, set, and match for Glenmuir. 3 goals to 1, and it's a goal in the 90 plus 1 minute. It's Saunders, and I tell you, I can feel this one for JC. It's 4 minutes of added on time. We're in the first one, but I think this is it. I think this is it. It was played to Watson, very selfish. It's not a selfish play. He looked up, saw the player at the back post. He crossed it. It was a long cross, to be honest, but brilliant work there by the player. He had a defender to beat. He beated him, came inside the box, pulled it back on the penalty spot, tap home from 12 yards out by the number 11 player. That's what they practice day in, day out. And I tell you, the defenders, they were caught napping. Brilliant work there by the number 11 player. And that's what we have, 3 goals to 1.
Come on, guys. If you don't like it, guys. I mean, we're 800 strong plus. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button, turn on your post notification bell, and we'll be here absolutely for the cause. We want to hear from you for sure. And you know, it's game on. So come on, like and subscribe, guys. Super chat, super sticker, membership, whatever you like, we like it too. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. Back over to you, Avi.
Yes, as the Glenmuir team is coming forward once more. Strong tackle coming there at the center circle by the JC team as they try to go down that right-hand side, booted out by the Glenmuir defense. As Watson is lurking up there, headed out by the JC defenders. As the play and the tempo is really up here. Here comes Glenmuir with the ball in the center of the park. Whistle on the play, and it's going to be a free kick for JC in their own half as they push forward down this right-hand side, losing this one to number 11, Saunders. And the referee stopping this one, not understanding some of the calls here in the latter part, to be honest, as the referee sees something that I am not seeing. But what I can tell you, I'm seeing that some persons aren't liking or subscribing. And we want you to do that to continue to give us that motivation to go on. Please make sure you're liking and subscribing, as we really would love your support. Turn your post notification on as well, because we're going to be working with those games coming in the Da Costa Cup and Manning Cup, you know, sometimes, you know, close on there. So we are looking forward for that. Free kick for the JC team, just in their own half in the center circle. I'm not sure. And the JC coach is making another substitution in the 93rd minute here. I am having no clue why he is doing this. Must be protecting some of his players for Manning Cup, because it is all but done and dusted here as he pulls the play. Player's not happy who was taken off for sure. But we're in the 94th minute of this one. This ball knocked over here. It's with the number 20. Good takedown there in the box and cleared out here by the Glenmuir defenders. And I think it is pretty much all over here as the referee is looking on her watch here as the JC team comes down this left-hand side. Will they be able to pull one back here? No. Ball played back. We have played 94 minutes now. 4 minutes of added on time. It's with JC down that right side. Cross comes over, headed out by the Glenmuir team. And it's with Watson. Watson bringing this one down that left-hand side. Watson showing some speed here. Will he be able to cut inside the box? As he's probably taking it down to the corner flag. and was dispossessed by the defenders. I think this is going to be the last play of this game, as it's going to be a throw-in for the Glenmuir team. I know they won't commit a lot of players here. 3 players there inside the box, and a 4th player is coming over. The referee is telling the Glenmuir team to get on with the game as they're dragging their feet just to ensure that there is not much play in this one, as the player switched who was going to take the kick, the throw-in rather. Ball thrown inside the box, headed out by the defenders of JC. The referee holds her hands in the air and put the whistle in the mouth, and the whistle has gone. It is Glenmuir taking this one 3-1.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. What can I say? Well played, Jamaica College, and congratulations to Glenmuir. This is history, back-to-back championships, in terms of the championship cup. And, I guess Ovi is going to get some information for us in the context of interviews and in the context of games. All right. And so in that context, we're going to share some more. But I saw some I don't know what that meant for Jamaica College. Like in the context where JC was high in terms of momentum, the coach was making substitutions, and I am wondering why is Coach Ferguson making these substitutions at this point in time when the team is trying to move forward? Like, why are you stopping, running the clock when you need the time? And so that for me, I could not understand. It was as if he had said, you know what, we already lost the game, but it's never over until it's over. So guys, I know that you're here, and I just want you to hit the like button, hit the subscription button. I'm going to drop the WhatsApp number in the chat as well. All right, so that you can give us a call. We would love to hear from you in the context of the game. So guys, do not leave without liking. Do not leave without subscribing. All right, so I'm going to pin the WhatsApp number at the top of the chat to ensure that we're not yet at 400 likes, guys, and we can definitely get there. All right, so come on. So hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. So the champions are Glenmuir High School. All right, so the score is 3-1 in favor of Glenmuir. All right, so 3-1 in favor of Glenmuir if you're just tuning in here. All right, and so SCM, are you still here? SCM Securities? We want to hear from you. Remember, guys, we're here. Win, lose, or draw. Support your teams. All right, do not leave without liking and subscribing. Would love to hear from you. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go in tens. 10% to hit the like button, 10% to hit the subscription button. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So it's 3 goals for Glenmuir, 1 to JC, and Glenmuir High School. They retain, their title, they retain the Champions Cup. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, and Kim is saying, I predicted, that 3-1 win for Glenmuir. NJ, welcome El Granero. Granero, muchísimas gracias. All right, también. All right, really, really. All right, nos vemos or hasta la semana que viene. All right. Welcome one, welcome all. Happy to have you here, Willie. All right, Leonard. All right, fantastic. Jamaican is still there in the chat. Lovine. Real Riley, the Vermit, all right. Julian, all right. One, all right. Vanessa, see you there. All right. Cheryl, Juana, see you there. Emerald Dart, all right. Seymour, come on. They're still good. They did their best. Deron, Bruto, all right, guys. So we love to acknowledge persons who are in the chat, all right, of course. And I see RDB Consulting, Lodi B, Sir Green. All right, hopefully you guys are still here. Giovanni, Citrus Growers, all right, Monique Brown, Triple C, 6M. All right, so hopefully you guys are still here. We love to give you a big voices in education, call out there. Ron Carlton, all right, Marlene, all right, fantastic. So guys, give us a call, even if you'd like to just share that you like the platform. Leave a feedback too before you go, would really appreciate it. And Garmel is saying JC coach was putting on fresh players, stronger legs, but they were running the clock, and so many, I don't know, they were running the clock and they needed the time. So I get that too, but they needed the time. Leroy, it's 3 goals to 2. All right, 3 goals to 1. My apologies, in favor of Glenmuir. So Glenmuir, they won the Champions Cup. So in the context of attempts, all right, 13 for Jamaica College, 8 for Glenmuir, on target 5 for JC, 5 for Glenmuir. Fouls 8 JC, 4 for Glenmuir. Yellow cards 1 for JC, 1 for Glenmuir. No red cards. Offsides 3 for JC, 1 for Glenmuir. Corners 7 for JC, 6 for Glenmuir, and possession 60% for JC, 40% for Glenmuir. So Glenmuir made it count when it needed to count. All right. So just to let you guys know that that's the context here. All right. So Jamaica College
learning since they started.
Jamaica College, they lost out to Glenmuir. Come on, guys. I believe we need about 24 more likes to get to 400. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And Kirk, all right. 1 done. Clarendon, 1 color red. Welcome. Jamaican Family Vibes. Thanks for being here. And great commentary. Keep up the good work. The best in the YouTube space. Thank you so much, Jamaican Family Vibes. Really appreciate it. And God Target, just asking. Yes, it looks that way, God Target, in terms of back-to-back champions. We checked that earlier and we couldn't find. So that's Glenmuir High School, I would say. So that's some history there for them. All right, Jamaican, thanks for keeping the responses going there in the chat. Lodi B, great match today. Good commentary, thanks. Thank you too, Lodi B. Appreciate it. And yes, Kwan, thanks for answering there. Erman is saying another cup to the Mecca of football, Clarendon, Veer, Clarendon, and Glenmuir, making sure the parish has cups. All right, for Stone Dog. All right, you're welcome, God Target. And Jamaican is saying karma is such a thing. 3 straight match. JC missing their starting goalkeeper. Good for the opponents, all right? And I remember Gavi have 2. When was that, Kwan? We checked and we couldn't find that. All right. Vanessa, you're welcome. Thanks for the commentary. Very professional. Looking forward to the next game. And we're looking forward to have you here. D Cup game. So Glenmuir Gavi, I believe it's Wednesday. So that's going to be interesting. And that is something I worry about given that Glenmuir has played so many games. Garvey has been out resting, but it is what it is. That's the nature of the game. We'll see them. We'll be back here for that. Central growing also for sure. Central High School, if you're referring to Central High School, of course, 1 Central. All right, we're getting a caller here. So let me just take this call. You're live.
Hi, good night.
Good night to you. How are you doing?
It's one Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for calling in.
Pure, a big side, Black Guys Bright Artist Studio Bright with his deal by Strut.
What you not say? Of course. So how do you feel about the game today?
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so overwhelmed.
That's fantastic. Fantastic. So, how do you find this space? Are you enjoying the voices in education? Talk to us.
Well, big up to the Voice of Education. Always keep me updated with the live and thing. Yeah, because you know I'm not the Jamaica. So, yeah, big up on yourself. Always.
Thank you so much. How you say? Glenmuir, a big side. All right, thank you so much for calling. All right, so that was Cheryl there. So thank you so much for calling. So guys, the WhatsApp line is open. So don't be afraid to call in. And Lazy, it's Glenmuir who took this one. All right, so welcome one, welcome all. Carlton, I see you there. And Paul, welcome. All right, the Glenmuir side. All right, Lisa, welcome. Or you're still there in the chat, Kim. All right. And, is this Steve? Welcome. Big up Voices in Education. Fantastic. Awesome job you're doing. I am living in London from Clarendon, enjoying the coverage. Nice job. All right. Big up yourself. Can I have some tea? Hey, mate. Thanks for checking in, mate. I really appreciate it, mate. All right. Steve, big up yourself. All right, John is saying good win, Glenmuir. JC plays second half. All right, all right. Kim is saying good work, Glenmuir. Can't I guess wait for Wednesday to come. I'm going to go over to my co-host, and Ovi is going to share some information with us. Over to you, Ovi.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you guys for sticking and staying with us. Just giving you a little bit of an update from the game. As we see the Glenmuir team, they're celebrating, collecting their winners cap and taking pictures, acknowledging the fans. But just to get back into the game, O'Neill Headley, the number 15 from Glenmuir, he scored a brace, scored 2 goals today, and he was named man of the match. 2 set pieces. The second one, a thunderous shot from about 19 yards out, and he was named the man of the match. He said that the coaches told him to hit them off his instep, and that's what he did. He said he was happy that they were able to defend the title. That's this Champions Cup title. And he said that, the team played well and he was totally elated. So that was what was said by the number 15, Headley. Coach Ferguson said that the result was not what they wanted. And he said, congratulations to Glenmuir. And hear this part that is really interesting. He said, congratulations to Issa. So that's what he said. He said that they lost this one in goal. And, he said, hats off to the goalkeeper. He did his best, but they lost that one in goal. And if you follow this channel or follow the football competition, you'll remember that their goalkeeper, Lynch, got a red card against McGrath in one of the earlier games, and he had to sit out their last 2 games. And that's the reason why he made that statement. He said he was proud of the boys, and he said that he's just going to concentrate on getting the kids ready for Wednesday. And he ended his interview by saying, congratulations to Issa. And that's what he said. And it was good to see the coaches having an embrace at the end of his interview as they were switching over from Ferguson to Peart. And Peart said that, it's amazing for them to win back-to-back titles. He says it's a really special day for them, and they struggled in the initial part of the game. He said that the number 12 from JC gave him lots of trouble. He was breaking through the defense down the middle, but once he was able to stop the number 12, they were able to get back into the game, and he was really happy. He said that he was asked about Headley, the number 15. He said he's so happy that he came back to full fitness. He says that he's a massive player, and he's saying that he's kicking the ball really, really well, and he's a feather in their cap, so to speak, to have in their team. And he's saying that it's a lot to travel from Maypen into Kingston and get the boys ready and all, but they're up to the challenge and looking forward for more glory to come. So that's it from the presentation. I'm going to pass back over to you.
All right, fantastic. So that was an interesting comment there from Coach Ferguson in the context of congratulations to Issa. And I guess we'll get some more updates in that context because, there were quite a few shares to, in the context of what happened. And I shared my perspective, and I guess I don't know, but some more unpacking to do in that context, right? And so that is something. And Johnny is saying, "All right, Johnny," but they did their best, all right. And Jamaican here is saying, wow. Okay, at the JC coach, Reese comment about Issa. All right, catching ready for them in the semis. All right, I get that. Come on, guys, we're very close to hitting that 400 likes. I believe we need about 14 more likes. So please, just carry it over. Now, we had 800 strong. We should be at 600, 700, 800 likes. But let's go. Let's go. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. We can do it in tens too. So 10 persons to hit the like button right now and 10 persons to hit the subscription button. The phone line is still open, all right? So we are taking calls, so don't be afraid to give us a call. All right. And, don't be afraid, to share in the chat as well. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. And importantly, turn on your post notification bell. All right. So tap the bell, select all so that you do not miss any updates. And, leave your feedback. Would love to hear about, your experience in this space. All right. Would love to hear that too. So don't be afraid to share there in the chat. All right, as we're here and it's the outcome. And so we know too, and just from the update there, that the Manning Cup, DaCosta Cup, the semis will be played next Wednesday. So we'll be here to bring you, updates, live updates in that context. So just stick and stay with us, and for sure we'll do our best to carry those updates for you. All right, so we're here. The phone line, the WhatsApp number is pinned, right? It's at the top of the chat. So give us a like, channel membership, join, become a part of the Voices in Education family. Subscribe, share, tell somebody else about this space. We want to get to 6K and then on to 10K. So we want you to like, and we want you to subscribe. All right, so we're getting there. So please, guys, come on, hit the like button. We just asked for 10 likes, so let's go. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. So we're getting there. All right, so if it is that you want us to continue to grow stronger together, we are there, and we want to bring you bigger and better things. And if this is your first time here, welcome to Voices in Education. We do a lot in terms of programs, so current affairs. We also bring a lot in terms of, schoolboy football. Champs is coming up, and we're going to do that again. Track and field. Topical issues too. So this is a space where it's a rounded space or place. So we learn from each other over a number of topics, and for sure schoolboy football is a big thing that we do here, just to ensure that we're keeping you guys informed. All right, Jamoy, I see you there. All right, one cup down, two more to go. And Jamaican is saying the call against their keeper was wrong, but his verbal abuse of officials after the fact led to him getting additional. Oh, I didn't know about that part. So thanks for sharing. That's interesting. And one is saying, that's what I said, Jamaican. We accept indiscipline too much. I didn't know about that part regarding, I guess, Lynch. Come on, guys, hit the like button. I believe we're about 5 away from 400, so we can definitely do that. So come on, just hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. And that's one of the beautiful things about competition sports in general. It teaches us discipline. So I guess that will be a learning moment for Lynch in that context if what is being shared in the chat is, the case. So that's a part of it. And when our students and players, they go out there, we want to continue to support them, right? Win, lose, or draw. And especially when they lose, that psychological support is definitely important. So even with, playing football, it's not just physical, it's also psychological too. And so we want to support them. And we know too that, the playing field is not level, because some schools, they have lots in terms of support. Some schools, they just don't. So when you show up into these online spaces, or physically, because if you can go and watch a game, you go and watch a game, you know support, man, support them as best as you can. They go out there to do their best in terms of representing, the school, family, friends, the community, and themselves. No one shows up to lose. All right, so let us just continue to support them. And Jamaican is saying, yes, I gleaned the information. Okay, from Oral Tracy in sports commentary. Okay, thanks for sharing, Jamaican. And Dalton is saying, yes, same way it go. All right, Levine is saying, looking forward to Glenmuir versus Gavi. One Cubans, one Clarendon. All right. And that's another thing too. We see the Clarendon schools, they meeting up with each other. And I don't know, like Issa, I don't know. Let we just leave that part. All right, so Kimani, welcome. Glenmuir one. All right, 3 goes to 1. So Glenmuir took that one. Welcome. Come on, guys. I think we need one more like to get over to the 400. Let's go. Come on, guys. 10 likes. And let's go. If you haven't hit the like button, if you haven't hit the subscription button, let us go in tens. 10 persons to hit the like button, 10 persons to hit the subscription button. Do not leave without liking and subscribing. And it's important for you to turn on your post notifications. So tap the bell, select all, so that you do not miss any updates from this channel. All right, fantastic. Thank you, guys. I see that we're 400 likes here. Thank you so much. Let's keep going. Can we get it up to 500? We're still 200 plus strong. So come on. I know lots of you here, you have not hit that like button. So close the chat and hit the like button. Really, really appreciate the support. And if you want to get super in the chat, why not? You can do that too if you can. But we kindly ask of you, easiest ways to support us is by hitting that like button, hitting that subscription button, all right? And share. Tell a friend to tell another friend about the Voices in Education. All right, so here I am seeing Jamaican is saying likes up to 4. Okay, thank you so much, Jamaican, for the update. Dalton is saying easiest trouble in schoolboy football and the first. I guess you're talking about Glenmuir there. And Darren, hello from the other side. Hope you got that there. I can't sing, but you know the thing. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for still being here. Let's just continue to hit the like button. And I'm just going to go over to Ovi to get a sense of, what you believe just from the comments coming in regarding Lynch. We heard that some disrespect, was thrown or shown to ISA officials. So based on comments in the chat there. And in the context of, Coach Ferguson's statement, congratulations to Issa. If this is the case, what do you make of it? Over to you, Ovi.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Lynch is one of my favorite players, to be honest, since following the Manning Cup, and just his presence on the field, that was something that I really appreciated. But the thing is, we have sports, we have rules, we have policies, and if He was given a red card in that Magra game. He had his time to serve and he has to just serve it. If it's a case where he's showing dissent and, not being, respectful to the officials and they deem that he needs to serve more time out of, the playing colors and out of the starting team, then so be it. But the thing that I realized today, though, and when you get back in, I'm sure you'll be able to probably confirm this. Last match, he was on the bench. I saw him on the bench last match, but today he was in the stands. So something might have happened after that McGrath game, as was suggested by Jamaican there. And if you're indisciplined, then you have to just own up to the consequences of your actions. So despite him being one of the players that I enjoy seeing on the field, if he's not doing what he's supposed to do, then and if he's breaching the rules and regulations, then he is, going to suffer the consequences of his action. And I have I can't disagree with that in any way or form. I am not too sure as it relates to Coach Ferguson, though. So that's my thing. I'm thinking maybe it's regarding the schedule because he mentioned that they have a game on Wednesday. So the fact that, and he said it twice in the interview. He said, congratulations to Glenmuir High, congratulations to Issa. And then at the end of the interview, he said it again. So he was emphasizing that, showing that he was not happy with something that has happened. So it's either something that is going to come or something that has happened in the past. It could be a case where he's disgruntled about how Lynch was dealt with as well, because he probably is saying that, that has cost him this game. I'm not sure where he's going with that, but we'll definitely do some more investigations to see if we can find out what that thought was. But if you're still here and you are a Jamaica College supporter, they did really well. I tell you, it was a good game. They enjoyed most of the possession. And the trouble was that they weren't able to finish off their chances that they got. They got a few in the final third there that they should have scored. And if they scored those goals, we probably would have things matching up at 3-all if Glenmuir played the same way that they did. But if we're going to add up and say all those opportunities that you'd expect them to finish off, probably it would be a Glenmuir winning by 1 goal, I would say, just the same. But they got their opportunities. But to be honest, I enjoyed how JC played the game. Their finishing let them down, and the goalkeeping was not up to the standard that they would like. I would say that first goal was it was a free kick that just came through and scored on him. I'm not sure, he didn't move much. I'm not sure why, but yes. But as I said, he couldn't have done much better with the other 2 goals in essence. So, good game from JC, I would say. I'm not sure what Ferguson was mentioning, just to come back to what was asked. But we'll definitely see if we can find any information on that. I'm sure he will be talking, and the JC supporters will also join in on that as well. I'm passing back over to you.
All right, fantastic. And you touched on a bit there, and that's a concern. And that's why earlier, just before the game started, we're asking about, should the Manning Cup and the Costa Cup competitions, take party over the Champions Cup? And so in that context, because they go back, so some teams are resting because they are out of the Champions Cup competition. So they go back now to play on Wednesday. And so when you think about the recovery time and to show up, so, that's a part of it in terms of wondering, especially if your team need the time to recover. So I don't know if that congratulations is also a part of that in that context. So you know, that is something to consider when you think about, some teams, especially the rural teams, because Kingston, in terms of traveling, is so short. When you think about teams like Glenmuir, they have traveled to Kingston what, twice, three times, and they have been traveling. They have gone to states, they have gone elsewhere, and some people will say they haven't traveled much, but they have traveled. They have gone to Portland. They have gone to places, and so when you think about that in that context, you wonder like what's the thinking about this. And we know that a lot of it too is about, schedule and time and air time and that kind of thing. And so, but we need to think about the well-being of the students, right? And so that is definitely important in this context. So thanks, guys, for still being here and looking in the chat. Roll, Glenmuir one, all right? Our three goes to one. Dalton is saying St. Catherine and Glenmuir for Oliver Shields final. And Darren is saying you're doing a good job. Thank you so much. All right, Kwan, thanks for answering there. And Lisa is saying Glenmuir goalkeeper bad. And another get your youth cross, big up yourself, enough love Southside. And let me talk about the Glenmuir keeper for today. He's my player of the match. Nobody can tell me anything. And not taking away from Edley's goal scoring, fantastic goals. But you see, Glenmuir keeper is my player of the match. And let me tell you, he come right through and through for Glenmuir today. It's the first I mean, he get frustrated, but it's the first I have seen him played his heart out on the field. And I can say, okay, now I see why you're here. Like, he did so well. He did amazingly well, right? And so that's fantastic. I mean, he saved some goals there, because JC was turning up the heat today. It's not like JC just crumble like that, people, if you're just tuning in. JC put on the pressure. I mean, I tell you, so you see the keeper, he hold on for some ball, and I tell you, in hold it, because me know a whole heap of time JC, I say, what can go so? Me mean, he hold it, man, and kudos to the defenders too, because I remember at perhaps two times, the net was just there because the keeper came out, kind of stopped the ball, but then it kind of rebounded, and, the JC players, they just missed. So, I give in my player of the game is really Glenmuir's keeper. And so in that context, I would give him the player of the match. Oftentimes they're overlooked in that context, but I am telling you, he was fantastic. Fantastic today. So big up to the Glenmuir keeper. And Campus is saying very good in terms of finals. And Dalton is saying here the time between games are not all right. I guess is not the problem for JC because they have been here so many times. But it's a different team, so the makeup is going to be different. And I guess I don't JC, they're not traveling a lot because they're in the corporate area. But when you think about the country team going back now to fresh Garvey that has been rested, that is something. I need to check too. Where will the semis be? Is it in Montego Bay? Perhaps Catherine Hall. So you have two Clarendon school perhaps going to Mobile, but I'm going to double check that. I'm going to double check that. But Ovi, I'm going to come over to you to find out your views on Glenmuir's Kiva's performance today. And I don't know, would you give him the player of the game? I would. I would. I think he did so fantastic. Not to take anything away from Edley, because you see, Edley have one foot there, no man. May I tell you? Listen, guys, we want to see the schoolboy them I represent Jamaica. Them pick up be the real reggae boys. I rather see them go out there and go pick up some 10 or whatever than the reggae boys squad with them have with them top player we are play from here. So we want all kind of first class treatment. Nothing is wrong with having good treatment, but I'm saying, you see, the talent that we're seeing in schoolboy football, we need to encourage it and we need to support it. We need to push it forward as best as we can. And we have some real talent. And yeah, Edley, yo man, may I tell you, youth, when you see, now him always take like once he go to corner, then you have one corner, I think it's the right side, the left side. Once he go to the left side, once he goes to the left side and take a corner, trust me, that going at the back of the net. If nobody not intercept or if you not kick it too powerful where it goes over straight in there. One radam. All right. Ovi, I'm gonna come over to you to get a sense of, Glenmuir's keeper and, just, should he have been the player of the game?
All right. I love the points that you have raised, and you're having me smiling because I know you have not. Let me tell you guys, I respect the comments that is coming from my co-host regarding the goalkeeper. I tell you, when it comes on to Glenmuir's team, I think it's my co-host least favorite player, the goalkeeper, and for her to be speaking about him like that, it is totally amazing. And I must join you in terms of the fact that he had a brilliant game. Brilliant game in the goal. He did well most of the times, I would say, and he was well complimented by his defenders. He was always in communication with them in order to, keep the ball out of the net. And when the JC team scored, he was very disgruntled. He laid down and he was hitting the ground. He was on his back, hitting the ground with his arms. So big up everyone who come from Cross. Sounds like he's from that area. Big up yourself, the goalkeeper there. But to be honest, I would not have given him the play of the match. My play of the match was Headley, and why he was able to step up in the final. Think about this. You have a man on the field who has scored 30 plus goals. That is Watson. He was marked out of the game for the most part. And I tell you, he attracted a lot of attention. But the fact that Headley was able to step up and step up so big in this final, I have to give him his credit. In addition to that, why I would, give it to Headley too, I think he has gone under, many persons don't hear lots about him because he has been creating the goals, I would say, with his kicks. Lots of good crosses coming over into the 6-yard box. And I'm telling you, the crosses coming over into the 6-yard box, the keepers can't get there. So it's at a good height, good pace, and he's finding his teammates there. So in previous games, he wasn't given that, play of the game because of his assist or just creating the goal. So I'm happy for him that he was given it in this game. But I tell you this, the first goal, I'm not too sure how that one went in the back of the net because he got a good kick on it, and lots of players were on or about the ball, but it just curled into the box. I think the goalkeeper might have been unsighted, the JC goalkeeper there. But I tell you, from I saw that ball spotted for the free kick that he scored, from I saw the position where that ball was spotted 19 meters out, and with the quality left foot that he has, I said Headley for that kick. And when I saw him running up to that a ball there, and when he kicked that shot, guys, I tell you, the shot went through the wall. It's like the wall see the shot coming and them say, you what, I'm not taking that. Because they tell us that it was coming with some venom, lots of velocity on it. And just to give you some indication of how powerful that shot was, it was taken from 19 yards out. And when the ball hit the back of the net, the keeper went up. I tell you, the keeper was beaten for pace with that shot. And I'm telling you, that quality delivery there to get your team 2-1 up. and other plays that he has made. Let me just add this to it to underscore his position as the player of the match. Headley is not a striker. He's not a midfielder. He's not a winger. He's a defender. So he was around there supporting the goalkeeper as well, and he stepped up to score those goals from set plays. He is my player of the match. But I tell you, the Glenmuir goalkeeper had an awesome game as well. Back over to you.
Fantastic, fantastic. You hear that, guys? Fantastic. All right, looking here in the chat. Let me just quickly check in here. Lisa, okay, I read that one. And in Kingston, Dalton is saying everything is going to play in Kingston. I need to check that. And Cheryl is saying, right, the keeper go on good today for real. For sure, Cheryl. And all the semifinals and finals will play in Kingston. So they're going to play 4 games in Kingston on Wednesday. I'm gonna double check that. Franco is saying no Franco, no Franco, no. All right, Cheryl is saying big up the keeper. Lisa is saying Southside. Southside is in Palmer's Grass, Lisa. All right, so big up, guys. Guys, continue to like and hit the subscription button. Let me just quickly check in to see if I can get some information, the context. But we'll be here, guys. We'll definitely be here. And it's Glenmuir High School. You know, they were the 2023 Champion Cup winners. They're also the 2024 Champion Cup winners. And so big congratulations to the school. They're on Glenmuir Road. All right, so I am just trying to get some information here if I can find anything at this point in the context of the Costa Cup and Manning Cup semifinals. All right, so but we'll be here, and once you subscribe and turn on your post notification bell, so tap the bell, select all, so that you don't miss any updates. You will definitely get those updates from us. All right, and perhaps tomorrow sometime we might, or Monday, somewhere there, we may come live in terms of just talking about some things to come. So when you were sharing about Edley, yes, Edley, fantastic. Like Edley can score a goal from just about anywhere in that context. And who Edley reminds me of? Spence from Frome. He has that kind of touch, some capabilities in that way. So big up to Spence from Frome Tech, right? He has that, kind of a venom to the leg too. When you see a player, but perhaps Edley is a little bit more consistent. And maybe because I haven't seen From so much. But Spence from From Tech, he can do that pretty well. All right, so I am just looking here. So this is Ben Francis, not Ben Francis Cup that I need. I'm just checking here, guys. Give me a little moment. No, this is not the one that I need. All right, this is all I'm seeing now. But we'll find the information for you guys in terms of the plays and when that will be happening. Well, Wednesday for sure will be here, but I guess the where is the question. But we'll definitely have that information for you. So if you're following us, all right, we'll be here for that in that context. All right, so this would be the Doncaster Cup, and we'll have the information for you somewhere here. All right, so you just want to stick and stay with us, and we'll definitely see. All right, Corey, welcome. Glenmuir won. All right. And when sets up play CC, that's the Ben Francis Cup final. We'll check and let you know. I guess it and the Walker Cup final is going to play the same time. a same day. All right, so we'll definitely keep you posted on that. We're just missing our bearings right now and our information, but it has been a long day. So just stay with us, guys. But we'll definitely, and if you subscribe, we can post that information on the community tab as well, so we can put it there so you can find it. And if you're in our WhatsApp group, we can send you that information as well. So if you want to be a part of the WhatsApp group, the WhatsApp number is pinned in the chat here at the top of the chat. You can just send us a message and just tell us your name and just say add me to the group, and we'll add you to the group. So that group we send you, live updates, links, and we connect with our community in that way. All right, come on guys, can we get to 500 likes? We're close. We're very close. All right. Let's keep going. Hit the like button, hit the subscription button. Thanks for coming over and tuning in. We really appreciate the support. Thanks for sticking and staying with us. All right. We really appreciate that as well. So we're looking for the finals. So we're gonna check the information for you guys in that context for sure. All right. So we'll let you know, Corey, as soon as we have that information available. All right. So come on, guys. Let's get the likes going. Let's get the subscription going. The phone line is still open, so we can take another few calls. So we'll just stay for another few minutes here. All right. So we'll love to hear from you. And again, if you're just tuning in, Glenmuir won the Champions Cup 3-1. All right. So again, well done, Jamaica College, and congratulations to the boys from Glenmuir Road. I believe 10 Glenmuir Road. All right. So right now them say one color red, and it's Flagrance Verity Studio, burning with the zeal for truth. So they're burning right now. And, Glenmuir is really, I guess I can say this without a doubt or without any hesitation. Glenmuir is the best D Cup team this season. I'm going to say that even before they go and face Garvey, even if they lose to Garvey, it's still the best D Cup team we have seen. I haven't seen the team yet to quite match them. All right, so that's it. That's it. Hands down. We have to give unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. They play very well, and Glenmuir, they're psychologically prepared for any eventuality. And that has caused them to survive a lot. We have seen them down with From having them, 3 goals, up by 3 goals, and they were, or 3-1 or something like that. And they were able to come back in and take that game. We see them even the last game they're going down, coming from behind. So it's something that they are prepared. And I always say too, there's something to about football, when the intelligent football, you can see that too with certain games. So like a JC, you see that. Like a Glenmuir, you see that. And you know what I noticed differently, Ovi, with this game too? Remember when I told you that Jamaica College, Glenmuir and KC, when they played, KC, Glenmuir would be down in their back, just trying to strategize, and KC, they're moving away from Glenmuir. I saw a difference today. When Glenmuir had it there, JC, they weren't afraid to run in. JC went like they were playing around, and at one point they lost the ball to JC just messing around. So I told you that, like with the KC Glenmuir game, you saw that respect. Like KC came in, say, you know what, this team, they're solid. So they weren't trying to put on a lot in terms of the pressure and the challenge. But here, JC, they weren't afraid to go up and say, all right, me I come play too. So, we saw that. I don't know if you'd like to respond to that. I'm going to come over to you.
For sure, JC was up to the challenge, and because of that too, they had most of the possession, 60% of the possession throughout the game. And I agree with you, they were playing really high. They pressed the Glenmuir team high, and forced them to make some errors there around the back. Coming back to the goalkeeper there again, who came to the rescue on one occasion for sure. So they didn't come to play that much to draw it any at all, JC. They came to show that they were the better team and to win the game. Unfortunately, things didn't go the way they planned. And, probably let down on the attacking, in the last third of the attacking play and in the goal there a little bit. But it was two good teams that were out there playing. And what I loved about the play was that you didn't see that excessive physical play. They were there to play football, and that's what I love. They came with their plans. They had to adjust their plans, and they went at each other. And fortunately for the Glenmuir team, they won that game. But as I said before, JC did really, really well, and they have nothing to be ashamed of. They represented themselves pretty well.
Fantastic, fantastic. So in that context, that's very good for, both teams, and I appreciate that too. All right, in that context. So welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, we really appreciate you being here with us. And I'm just going to come in the comment section in a little bit. All right. So again, we appreciate you being here with us. So welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys still here with us. Appreciate, you just being here with us. So, it has been a good day, an exciting game, and one that we can definitely be proud of. If you're a Glenmuir fan, if you're a JC fan, that definitely works today. It was definitely a fantastic one, and I guess the better team, took that one, or the team that I guess made the most of their opportunities. Let me just check in the chat here. All right, Jamaican. Oh, the semis will be Tuesday. Okay, for the Manning Cup. Okay, and Wednesday for the Doncaster Cup. Makes sense in terms of, I guess, if they're going to do live streaming or broadcasting. And Kwan is saying, exactly, Glenmuir is playing the best ball this year, no doubt. Yep, hands down. Hands down. Especially, let me just say, as far as I can see, from the D Cup side of things. All right. And you could perhaps extend that, but let's wait and see. Yes, Conroy, welcome, definitely. And that we know. And that we know. And that is why it is still that way, because the referee's decision is final. Julian, why Glenn? I get that's how everything unfolded, Julian, in the context of the, what would you say now? The schedule and the different rounds. It ended up that Glenmuir and Garvey will be playing. And both teams, they know each other well. They're coming from the same group, very first group there. So not new to each other in that context. The only thing that I would like to see from Garvey is for them to step up. They have a good team, but they're very predictable. Very, very predictable. And they have a good number 11. So big up Kimon if you're here and listening. One OB. But they need to come a bit more. They're too predictable. Garvey Massio. And that's what cost them that game in the Champions Cup with Heidel, I believe. They're very predictable. Up top, welcome. Come on, guys, let's go. 75 more likes and we get to 500. And we can still do it. Hit the like button. Let's go. 10 persons to hit the like button and 10 persons to hit the subscription button. And up top, like, oh, you just a come. You just a come. So come and hit the like button. The chat is, the WhatsApp line is still open. So we can still take a couple of calls here. So don't be afraid to hit the like button, all right, and the subscription button. Really appreciate that and the support. And Carter is saying here, welcome to the chat, Carter. Coach Peart won the tactical battle today. They were prepared to give up possession and rely on the strengths in having way more players who could hurt JC. And we have to give kudos to Coach Peart. And I guess I'm going to come over to Ovi a little shortly there to share, Ovi, because Peart did fantastic too in terms of, when to make the switch or the switches in terms of running the clock and in terms of, just how he is strategizing and the instructions that he shares with the team. And, it's obvious that the team, they believe in their coach, and the coach, he believes in the players, and so he knows when to make a call. He knows when to, and they're not too worried being one down. And that's the thing. Glenmuir is I would say, a very all-rounded team, well prepared in terms of, you can see the intelligent football. You can see that they're still physical because they can play 90 plus. They can play rain or shine. They're psychologically prepared. Hands down, it's the best D Cup team. I'm going to give it to Caesar what is due to Caesar. That's just it. All right. I guess you said you like they're up top. So Ovi, are you here and ready to talk about, I guess, Coach Peart? All right, so we'll just wait for Ovi to get back in. And guys, I didn't realize that my screen was switched here. So let me just get that back up and running. As you can see, lots there. All right, so Ovi, I am not sure if you're still here. All right, so we'll wait to hear from Ovi, but here, guys, has been fantastic,
Yeah,
and
I'm here. Let me know if you're hearing me now.
I am hearing you, but it just seems that you just sound muffled, so I'm not hearing you well in the chat,
Uh,
but you can go and hopefully
or
they're hearing you well in the chat.
all right, let me try to switch things around a little bit.
All right, let me know if you're hearing me better now.
I'm hearing you, still getting a little feedback though.
Okay, all right. So yes, Coach Peart has been really awesome. And I have to, concur. I agree with that person in the chat there. What
So,
I
Ovi,
use.
do you mind just kind of signing off and signing in back?
No problem, no problem.
Perhaps that might work. So, yeah. All right. So while we await, of it to just kind of figure out what's going on there with, the audio. All right, we are still here, and hopefully, I don't know if it's my feed, but we're going to see here in that context. So let me perhaps just try another setting here, because it could be what I am using. So I'll just try. All right, guys. So hopefully you're hearing me still. Ovi, are you here and ready?
Yes, let me know if you hear me better now.
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear. Perhaps it was my
Awesome,
end,
awesome.
or good on this device, so you can take it away.
All right, great, great, great. So yes, guys, I have to agree with that person who mentioned the coach there, and it was, I think he said, the battle of the technicalities are I don't remember exactly, but definitely in support of that. Coach Pearce, he has coached at the Premier League before, but he's doing really well with those boys there at Glenmuir High School. And just to underscore that point, quite a few of the games we have seen where he has made some plays, like pulling out some players out of the game to 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 change, his formation, his approach, and that has a great reward. Even today, the last goal that was scored by a substitute player, and it shows how strong the bench is and his thinking as it relates to the game. So, hats off to him. And just to add to what he has done as well, his management of the time. You can see him checking his clock from time to time to say, all right, now is a good time for me to take out a minute out of the game by making a double substitution. You know, he'll once he got up, I think 3 goals to 1. I think he pulled out one of his striker players and put in extra people around the back just to show up his defense a bit more. He is really a strategician, and he is doing really well with that team. And hats off to him. He has been really and truly representing, himself well there, and he totally deserved this trophy. And guys, I tell you, when I saw Glenmuir going 3-1 down to Frome Technical in the first half, they were down 3-1 at halftime, and most persons would say it's a done game. But when Glenmuir came back out for the second half, coming and scoring 3 unanswered goals to win that one 4-3, it showed how strong that team was, and the determination the boys have. And just to tell you that they have good quality on the bench as well. Because when I can remember one of the matches where Cummins, the number 19, he's really talented. He wasn't having a good game. He was pretty much marked out of the game, and I tell you, the coach pulled him, put in somebody else, and it was like magic. So he must be credited for this as much as the players have. So coming back over to you as it relates to this one. All right.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing that. And definitely a good look. So if you're just tuning in, welcome, Glenmuir. They made history today, being the first high school to win the Champions Cup back to back. All right, so Glenmuir High School, they're creating some history. All right, and up top, welcome, and up top is saying only Manning Cup and Walker Cup not coming to Clarendon this season. Okay, thanks for sharing there. So, guys, if you're still here, hit the like button. All right, let's go. 10 persons to hit the like button, 10 persons to hit the subscription button. Let us just continue to grow stronger together. And the WhatsApp line is open. I don't know who is going to call. All right, but we're here, so you can definitely give us a call. Would love to hear from you. It's not just my voice of a voice, it's voices, right? And we would love to hear your voice. But we want to tell you thanks for just being here with us, and just keeping it real and respectful in the chat. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. Thank you so much for hitting the subscription button. And if you have shared this live, we really appreciate the support. We really appreciate the love. We're trying to grow stronger in terms of bringing you, updates. So we want to get there. We're on our way in terms of getting to 6K subscribers, and we want to get to 10K, and we want to get to the big numbers because we are looking at the bigger picture, right? And so we want to ensure that we're creating this space where we can provide you with, content that you love and you'll appreciate. So we really appreciate you being here. And roll call. Haven't done the roll call yet, so let me just do it. Roll call, roll call. Where are you tuned in from? Me a pen and a playpen. Are you here? Let us know where you're tuned in from. Would love to give you a shout out. And also, if today is the first time you have subscribed today, let us know in the chat. We want to give you a big Voices in Education shout out. So it's roll call. All right, who is here? I know that, Bahamas was tuned in. Jamaica, are you here? London was here. The US. All right, let us know where you're tuned in from. So if you're in the US, let us know if if you're in Florida, wherever you are tuned in from. Let us know in the chat. It's roll call, roll call, roll call. All right, before we end this one, let us know where you're tuned in from. And remember to hit the like button, no man. Come on, let's go. We can definitely get there. 10 more persons to hit the like button, 10 more persons to hit the subscription button. And roll call. Let me see who is here, who is still here in the chat. Not seeing any new comments in the chat just yet. But we're going to call this one. All right, we're going to wrap this one up in a little bit, but let us do the roll call. Palmas cross, cross. Who is still here? All right, I know that some persons were here. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. If you're just tuning in, Glenmuir High School, they won the Champions Cup. All right, they made some history today, back to back, in terms of winning the Champions Cup, but not seeing anybody here. But I know persons are here. I can see you here. Roll call. Where are you tuned in from? Or should I take it that the persons who are on the live, you haven't yet hit the subscription button? Come on, hit the subscription button. Comment in the chat. Let us know if you're a first time subscriber. Let us know in the chat. Ovi, I'm going to come over to you just to get some final comments from you before we sign out here for this one.
Okay, I'm still here. And, just want to say thanks to all the persons who have come over and supported us. Please remember to hit the like button, hit the subscription button, and turn your post notification on because we want to hear from you when we have that next game coming up sometime next week. We want to be able to have you here so that we can have these, sort of discussions just the same. But thank you for all the persons who have been here and you have supported us so well. Really happy that you're here. And if you know any of these players, they are related to them, associated with them in any way or form, no matter if they win, lose, or draw, please show them some support and congratulate them on their achievement. They have been doing really well. They worked hard all season, and this is where they're at right now, and they need your support. Win, lose, or draw at this point in time. So give the youth some support so that they can continue to grow and excel. What good, and God bless you all.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much there for sharing. All right, again, welcome one, welcome all. So happy to have you guys here with us. If it is that you're just tuning in, and I'm looking in the chat here, and Conroy is saying it's my first time on your program, and I am tuned in from New York. New York. All right. Big up, Conroy. Welcome to the Voices in Education family. We're so happy to have you here, Conroy. So ensure that you turn on your post notification bell, all right? Tap the bell and select all so that you do not miss any updates. Happy to have you here, Conroy. And Jamaican is tuned in from Philadelphia. And you're saying it's cold. All right, and you're missing the Sunshine City. All right, Portmore there in St. Catherine. All right, Delroy. All right, Delroy. Welcome. All right, guys. So roll call, roll call, roll call. All right, let us know where you're tuned in from. Would love to give you a big Voices in Education shout out. And if this is your first time here, let us know in the chat, so that we can give you a big Voices in Education welcome. And Lisa is saying JC all the way. And I love that. Continue to support your team, win, lose, or draw. That's the vibe right there. We appreciate that. All right, for sure. So, guys, we really appreciate you being here. So, do not leave without hitting the like button and the subscription button. Really appreciate the support. And remember to tell a friend to tell another friend about the Voices in Education. All right, guys. So, there is so much that we can take away from sports. We can take away from the game. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. Sometimes we'll give our best efforts. We put it back in it. We put everything that we've got into it, and we don't get the results that we want, right? But it's okay. As long as you did your best, just let it be, because once you know that you have done your best, you should be happy with that, understanding that, that's all that you have got, and you have put all that you have got into whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. That's okay. If it doesn't work the first time, that's fine. Take away the lessons from whatever it is that you believe you have lost. And once you're taking the lessons, it's a win. So we convert the L's into wins. So just take the lessons. And so let in life, it's like the game of football. We win, we lose. But when we lose, it's not necessarily losing if we are taking the lessons from that particular, aspect, game, whatever it is. So I just want to give you some hope. You being here, in life, there are ups and downs for every one of us. We don't always have it easy, and so we want to understand that too. We need to treat ourselves, give us ourselves some grace and space, and understand it, and understand that, tomorrow, it's still possible. All right. So on that note, I just want to say, with Christ in the vessel, you can always smile at the storm. All right. So no matter what storm clouds, may rock that ship of yours, once Christ is in the vessel, you can definitely smile at the storm. So again, thank you so much for sticking and staying with us. We really appreciate it. And Cheryl is tuned in from Canada. Oh, Canada. All right, Cheryl. Really appreciate you being here with us. And Conroy is saying it's more than a pleasure being here. Just please remind some of the persons in the chat that Issa did not play against Glenmuir today. The players from JC played, and their efforts were not good enough, I guess, today. All right, so thanks, Conroy, for sharing. And Lisa is saying Southside Kingston. That's where the Glenmuir keeper is from. Oh, his alias name is Cross. Okay. No, okay, but no JC meeting there. Okay, because there's Cross in Maven, Karen and Lisa. So that's why we were mistaken by that. Okay, fantastic. I get you, Lisa. I get you, Lisa. I get you. All right, we get you on that one. So thank you so much. So, blessings, and Cheryl is saying big up Portland Cottage. All right. So big up to everyone tuned in from Portland Cottage. If you're here, we really appreciate it. So Cheryl, we're hoping that you'll bring the entire Portland Cottage for the next game, so we can see the subscription count going up. Really appreciate you, Cheryl, and thanks for calling. All right, so guys, we come down to gravy now. And so we're going to just play some music and sign out of this one. But I just want to thank you so, so much for sticking and staying with us. We really appreciate the support. We really appreciate the love. Do not leave without hitting the like button and the subscription button. And if you're just tuning in, Glenmuir won the Champions Cup 3 goals to 1. All right, so welcome. And if you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot. You'll have to go back and check for moments in this live conversation for sure. And yes, Cheryl, we'll see you next Wednesday. And we'll be here. If the Manning Cup is on Tuesday, we'll be here, and we'll be here for the Dakasta Cup as well. All right, thank you so, so much for sticking and staying with us. We really, really appreciate your support. Blessings and love, everyone. And we'll go to some music, then we'll sign out. But continue to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell another friend about the Voices in Education. Thank you so, so much. And we'll see you in the next live.